Welcome to the Rollup Network College Football Preview Show. I'm your host, Uncle Silk, and I'm kicking it with my guys. Ahmmon Richards from Miami and Kenny Shaw, Florida State. It's y'all rivalry week. I expect the shit talking to be at an all-time high, brethren. How y'all boys doing?
It's up. That's all I gotta say, Kenny. You know what this game means, my brother.
I really don't.
Listen, only thing I know when I played in Doak, man, it was a walk off. It was like something off the movie Rudy, walk off. One of y'all corners, man. Shout out McFadden, he a cool guy.
You cooked them?
That's with him, but up top for the game.
Yeah, take that boy up through there?
We run across the field, we storming the field. You just see this everywhere.
Well, since we going off memories, my last memory was a dub too, and I still don't like for you get even over 30 yards versus us in that rivalry game.
Against who?
Big shit talking.
On you guys?
PJ Williams locking your shit up.
Never.
Ronald Darby locking shit up.
Never.
Jalen Ramsey locking your shit up.
I like Ramsey. I give you a little credit.
Yeah, you ain't got no choice. Shit.
I'll go get Scotty for my boy Ramsey. I'll go get Scotty.
You gonna have alligator arms with them linebackers, Telvin Smith. All.
I'm not going in the middle.
Let me just stop, man.
Hey, so what are you talking about? I'm not running across the middle. What do you mean?
You got to run the track right because you ain't getting nothing deep.
Ooh, not me.
We about to hang out today. Y'all press that like button. Beef in the comments. It's the
I ain't
Rollup.
no gambler, but if I had to go see the bookie, I'm putting plus 30
on Saturday. You doing plus 30?
I'm putting 30 piece up.
I got to do the Jamie squint to that shit. What, 30?
Shit, they got Emery taking snaps. Oh man.
I think that's their lifeline right there, bro. I'm not a believer in. We're gonna talk about the game a little bit, but I think 30 points is crazy. First of all, and I also think that Miami do need Emery at some. They may need him. You never know what Van Dyke may show up. He may, you know what I'm saying, play hero ball and go crazy. I need him to go crazy. This is like wishful thinking on my behalf as well. But we finna kick it. We got a big show today. Bryan Stork. Kenny's old teammate gonna come kick it with us. We're gonna talk some his playing days in some Florida State. We also got my man Keith Sanchez from the NFL Draft Network gonna come talk some LSU, Florida, and also we'll kick some game about some draft stock of these guys that we got that may be going pro. So we'll have some of that lingo as well. And we got the legend 247's very own Steve Wiltfong gonna pull up on us and give us the deets and the details of Florida State's big weekend out there. Other teams are on the road. So I think Miami's claiming some of those visits as well. I don't know what type of weird shit is going on between y'all right now this week, but I think some Miami fans think the players are showing up to see them as well this week. So we'll see what Steve Wiltfong talking about. Nonetheless, you had a change of locations with your party this weekend, Kenny. What's the info?
Info is, man, we had American Social right there in the Dr. Phillips area. Gonna be a good vibe. I'm gonna pull up there. Hey, y'all don't be cracking no jokes. I'm gonna be looking smooth, but I'm gonna be in my cowboy attire. Got me some nice little snake skins the other day, and that's just what it's gonna be.
You should have went and got your funeral outfit ready, boy.
Man, hey.
That's what you should wear. The guy, y'all black.
Don't fuck around and lose this game in a cowboy outfit, bro.
I don't know why I like us. I just do it. I just feel it. I like it.
You obviously don't feel it. You canceled the vlog tour up in Tallahassee. You don't feel that shit, man. Don't be capping for the world now. Look, what the shit say? Don't be capping.
You gotta get them last caps off, man, before kickout. Last minute lies, man.
I'll say plus 30 is crazy, but hey, I'm feeling good. I feel what you're saying. Shit.
I was very after the last game, my mind just went off, when I didn't have the same confidence. But as the week go on, you get to like that day before the game, that last 2 days, all of a sudden I'm just like, nah, bro, we good. We this a rivalry game. We were talking about anything can happen. That's one thing about it. You know what? And you know what, Kenny? I've been talking about y'all downfall all season. And man, we're here. We're here, brother. We're here. It's coming.
Turtle head
coming.
How am a turtle head? I'm a snapping turtle. What do you mean? Snapping turtle.
Hey, all I know is, hey, y'all you ain't got no choice but to come to the dope and respect what we got going on. That's all I'm gonna say.
Respect what? Listen, last we came in there.
Don't do that, man. Come on, hey.
Go down. Listen, hey,
Don't do that, bro.
I put one of y'all mans up, and it still ain't get slid on yet about it.
All I'm saying is, behind all this facade,
what's up?
You like us plus 15 at least.
Listen, so with the new Hard Rock
full game, we talking full game. We talking full game.
Almost just went
Silk, I got him to break a little bit. Silk, look, Silk.
Listen, but he said my voice cracking up because I was just sick, brother. I couldn't talk for a week. Now I'm back. Yeah, I'm back now.
I'm saying full game. You at least like us plus 15.
No, bro. Oh, you know why I don't like you guys plus 15? Because our defense is pretty solid. So our defense is good.
Defense. I like them. I like them up front.
Our defense ain't.
There's a lot to be desired on the back end, Pauls, but I do like you guys up front.
Yeah, our defense just very, together. Our offense just gotta,
The thing that I like is each week y'all regressing. You talk about your defense. They don't found the answer for Maine. I told you they were gonna do that chip block shit. You saw some. Hey, you saw that shit.
Nah, they sending more than chips at Bain. They sending the whole menu at them.
Hey, so if that's what y'all really depending on, because I ain't hear you talk about DBs. You're gonna need them DBs now.
We're not.
Hey, them Twin Towers back.
That's what you said versus Boston.
And we don't had an emerging receiver last week with 100 plus. Y'all can't. If Restrepo went out or number 4, y'all ain't got nobody step up. We got answers.
But that's like saying if
we got answers. That boy Douglas came to play,
brother.
That's confidence.
One thing about it, 2 things for sure. The game gotta be played tomorrow.
That's facts. They gotta actually play it.
Hey, regardless, he got to strap on them pads.
He gonna say this for 72 hours. And you know what?
Yes, I am. I really am. I'm a DM.
That's all y'all got to hold on to. Look, so I'm gonna let y'all hold on to it because.
Let me ask you this though, Kenny. Let's say Van Dyke get in the game. He started off. If he look like his old self, what are you gonna say then?
I want Van Dyke to play. That's the thing. Look, I think the whole world wants Van Dyke. Everybody who's a Florida State fan wants Van Dyke to play.
What if Emory played? Then what?
I don't even respect him. You really want me to hop on here and be like, oh man, I respect him like I respect Jordan Travis?
Clemson didn't. They got put up. So, you don't got to, by choice, to each his own. But,
I'll respect.
He know how to win a football game. Put it like that.
All right, we're gonna get into the game, man. Y'all boys gonna slap box all day, bro. I am stressing. I got a big game. I'm trying to get bowl eligible, so I need to steal one because we ain't favored in none of the 3 going down the scratch. So I need to steal one. I got a big LSU game. We going on the road 7:30 at night. It may get weird. We'll see. They got one of the worst defenses in the country, so that gives me a little hope. We got my man Bryan Stork on deck, so I want to get the show rolling a little bit. We got to talk the golf tournament, which is the Friday before the game. The day after Thanksgiving. We're going to be November 24th. We're going to be kicking it in Gainesville at Ironwood, right?
Yep.
Ironwood golf tournament, not golf tournament, golf course. We're gonna be at the Ironwood Golf Course. You guys pull up. We have the Eventbrite link in the description. Prizes. If you want to pull up and not golf, we have the option for just general admission tickets to kick it with us before and after the golf tournament. They have a clubhouse, bar type situation. They also have clubs you can rent if you don't have clubs. But pull up and kick it. We got a couple celebrities already, or former players, I would say, already committed to come pull up and golf with us. We have Tim Jernigan, former defensive tackle at Florida State, and we also have legendary quarterback Chris Leak from the Florida Gators pulling up so far. So we're going to have some more names to announce, but November 24th, holla at us. Pull up. Ironwood, big golfing. I'm shanking shit in the woods, and I'm also vibing in the woods. My ball going in the woods, and y'all just see a cloud of smoke. That's me. I'm there for the content and the vibes, man. I ain't get no chance, Kenny, to go try out my swing. I might go to Top Golf or something like that, goofy.
I don't know. Depending on how long you're in Orlando, we might go hit something.
Oh, also, yeah, I'm pulling up tomorrow. We kicking it, man. We pulling up the Benji Brown comedy show in Orlando. Friend of the show. Me and Ken about to go check him out. What you doing tomorrow, man? You trying to pull up? You ain't trying
Uh,
to go. You ain't trying to go to Orlando, bro.
Oh man, hey, that boy don't want to leave that cave, boy. That's that loser cave. You
listen,
in that
That
nah,
loser
loser cave.
cave.
You in
after
the loser cave.
You don't want to be seen in General Pop this
Yeah,
weekend, man.
a lot to cheer for. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta kick it. I gotta stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
right now you wear this outside, it ain't the right now it ain't the coolest thing on earth. So I'm gonna keep it cool. Now once we handle business on Saturday, you know what I'm saying, then I'm gonna be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm gonna tell you right now, AR. If you keep waiting on Miami to be good to live your life, brother, you're gonna be in
right.
the cave a lot.
Hey, they still owe them strippers money. That's why they can't wear that Miami suit. Hey, they owe them things some money. Look, hey, they ain't paid them.
Kenny scarred, bro. Cause he bring it up every show. You must have seen something. You must
Yeah,
have.
shit, I'm scarred too mentally a little bit. That was the
Bro, I
wildest
smell.
stripper scene I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my god.
All right, man.
They
No,
are
I'm,
used to that.
I want to
Nah,
pull up though.
hey, hey, AR, I'm gonna see you for the golf event, and just know that I'm gonna still dap your hand up. You gonna give me a hug if we beat y'all ass? Oh,
Yeah, you my dog, bro. I'm be like,
all right,
yeah.
man. That's all I need to know, man.
Whisper
You
in
know,
your ear though. I'm whispering in your ear. I'm like, well,
hey,
yeah, man.
still, you know how them folks be getting after losses, man. They switch
Nah,
up and stuff.
you know what's crazy,
Yeah,
kid?
I already know how it go, bro.
After a
My
loss,
dog gonna be all right though. He gonna get that 7-Eleven. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Uber Eats and get
drink
him
it away,
some
man. If something go bad, I'm drink it away, bro.
yeah, Kendall Jackson Chardonnay,
Forget all about it. Guess what? Dolphins play coming up this summer.
Sutter Homes, Pinot.
That boy gonna
You
be
get
that
something
boy gonna
like
be
that.
doing Jaeger bomb solo.
Hey, so crazy part is it's really like $7, bro. One of the greatest orders you can order at 12 o'clock after L.
Yeah, you inspired me, man. I never Uber ate or Uber Eats anything from a convenience store until I heard you could do that. And then the other night I'm vibing and I realized my son ain't have no lunch for the next day. So I'm just like, I just need a few little snacks.
Yep.
And that'll save me from going to the store in the morning and then jumping into, before the school traffic type shit. So I
Pressure.
Uber eated some shit from Wawa, man. Like real quick, like
I'm
it
telling
was
you,
dope.
like, hey, quick, convenient. You know what I'm saying? It eases all the stress. You got to worry about nothing.
You know what I meant. You know what I meant when I said that. Man, shout out to the great folks at I'm waiting on Bryan to get back, man. But shout out to the great folks at State Farm, AllenHornInsurance.com. Give them a call at 706-692-2888. If you're in the states of Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, or Alabama in need of home, auto, life, or any other type of insurance or financial services, AllenHornInsurance.com. Or, if you're living in 1997 and don't like to use the internet, give them a call. Get an old fashioned quote over the phone. 706-692-2888. I just killed some time, man. Let's talk some shenanigans. Caleb Williams. Did you guys see him cry after the game?
I have to speak on this very bad, bro. Like I've never in my life, like I'm not even joking, right? I get passion, I get it, right? You love for the game. Like I seen dudes crying on, sidelines on the field, but bro, to jump in the stands, dog, is crazy work. Like, Kitty, have you ever jumped in the stands, bro, and cried?
I don't know. I ain't lost many, so I don't know what to.
That's his answer to everything. I like that shit, man.
I'm
I
just
ain't lost many, but he was with his family. It can go both ways.
bro,
It's like
Can't go that way ever, Kenny. That
you
was
don't think
nasty
so?
work.
that was
Ugh.
crazy. Like, cause it's like,
Well,
why you got to jump in the stands to do it? You could just been on the bench, right? Like a normal, you know what I'm saying? And did you look, let it out, but the jump in the stands,
I don't
and
know.
then
I feel like it's like one of them stories where it's like it's a deeper meaning to it, and we just don't know.
probably,
Yeah,
probably.
Because
whatever that meaning
like
is,
like
if
like
nobody
like
ain't
for
die, that's a little
like
bit
for
too
example,
much.
like when folks are talking about the dude who dressed full pads in Miami,
Right.
like not many people knew that damn story. Like, and once we found it out, it was like, oh shit, man. Hey, I repent. Look, we started doing all that shit. Like, hey,
But
I don't
Nah,
mean that.
I'm gonna
like,
have jokes until you tell me what's going on.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's what I'm
once you
saying. You
once
know
you
what I
tell me
mean?
what's going on, then I'm like, all right, my bad, fam. I ain't know that what you got going on. But
Nah, but I ain't gonna lie. I didn't think he was gonna get that much like scrutiny behind that shit. Truthfully, like folks was like, fuck him. He shouldn't get drafted. I was like, whoa, like,
yeah,
cause he
people be
crying.
wild.
that is wild.
Them tears is wild, dog. Like it's a regular season game. Like
Yeah.
nobody want to give Tebow a pass for crying after like SEC championship losing to Bama. This dude jumped in his mama lap and was crying in the stands after a regular season game. I'm
Hey,
questioning his mental fortitude if I'm an NFL franchise, dog. A little bit, bro. That's crazy.
I bet all the mamas love that shit though.
I
All
mean,
the
I
bro,
bet
mamas in
I get it.
no dad did.
It's just the dude behind him was laughing. Y'all didn't see the video. The guy right behind him was like had a smirk on his face, like what the fuck? Like,
I
he
ain't
was
see
kinda
that
like,
much.
bro, watch the video again and watch the guy right behind him. He gonna be looking around kind of like awkward, like what the, is this dude like? You feel me? Because it was the way he landed in the stands, like on his like it's like, come on, bro.
Bro,
Like
that was
it
outlandish.
was a little too much, bro. Like I get it, but I done lost my grandfather, bro. Ain't no way I'm gonna jump in the stands and cry for like, come on, bro. Like I get it though. But do it in the locker room or do it on the
I
side.
may do it out the emotional win if I lost my grandfather or something. I get that, but to
Yeah,
lose and just go I'm never gonna cry on my mama lap.
yeah, that was crazy.
My mom probably would have pushed me out. Like, boy, you gonna get your grown back on the field.
Yeah,
Shout out to Caleb Williams. He also
that's
paints
probably
his nails, so
yeah. Hey, oh, I ain't know all that.
yeah,
Say
he's
what
quite the guy.
uh,
Not judging him. I'm just saying he paint his nails.
elite
Seen
player,
some-
great player.
Y'all might paint y'all nails too. I ain't judging y'all either. I'm just saying.
Absolutely not.
Listen, I'm still stuck in the old school type shit a little bit.
Most of
That
my
why I can't judge it though, because it's our time right now.
You
It's
get
like
petties and manis?
I get what's the toe one? Pedicures.
yeah.
Oh, I definitely get pedicures once in a while.
You don't get the manis? No?
Nah,
Why
shit.
not?
I got
I
my
don't know.
nails
I
clipped
feel like I don't need it. I be needing the pedicures because it's like I feel like I'm more active on my feet.
Yeah,
You
Yeah,
know,
that's facts.
golfing and just wear and tear from the years of cleats.
Yeah, you gotta take care of them feet and hands, man. I don't paint my nails or anything, but I'm down to get, my cuticles pushed back and whatnot.
what?
I said cuticles. Fam.
Look,
Like you
they are
can't be, I
ready.
don't even
Look, they
gotta
are
pause
ready.
that. It's cuticles, dog. Everybody got cuticles,
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
You ain't even gotta pause that.
It sounded crazy, like
It does.
like what?
That's what they're doing. They pushing your cuticles back.
Hey, yo,
That's what they doing. All right, we got to stop being childish. Let's talk about it. Bryan Stork will be pulling up on us in a little bit, but we can go ahead and start talking y'all matchup before our guests get here. Florida State, Miami. We're in Tallahassee. AR canceled the vlog and the private jet, so we ain't flying out there with no Rick Ross champagne, no Maybach music echoing in the background. I had outfits. I had IG captions. I was gonna be talking greasy to the people, man, but we canceled all those plans. So
Everybody running from the first vlog loss, huh?
I wasn't running, bro.
Hey, everybody running from the first vlog loss.
maybe if Simple would
I
have got that
wasn't.
L last week, I probably would have just said full send. But nah,
Oh no, bro!
Nah,
I
I
didn't
can't.
run, bro. It really like the video. We got to blame Lion on it, dog. Like the fuck he thinking going to Europe and shit like that, man.
Oh yeah, he traveling like that. I forgot he big time. My fault. I forgot.
Yeah, he was country hopping, bro. I was trying to go do the Arkansas game. It didn't work out.
All this confidence and still will pull up the dope. What am I supposed to go to dope for? I've been there before. Like it's not like a great place to
go there as a fan. Don't
No,
give them a city
what?
like that, man.
For
It's
what?
a
I
college town. You don't like them, huh?
live in the city of Miami. Why would I leave that to go watch us playing Dope Campbell?
Because that's y'all kryptonite college town. Y'all ain't used to them.
They just need your aura in the building to help out. That's all, AR. You know what I'm saying?
They put the fans in the nosebleeds. So like,
They do it dirty like that.
bro, what, man? You think I'm gonna get a ticket to sit in row 439? You crazy?
He don't know. I had some people about to look out for you up there. Hey, I thought you was going up there.
Oh yeah, they would have got me a ticket.
Man, I had some folks to look out for you, man.
Man, nah, them boys would have gave me the nosebleeds at the top of the stadium. You feel me? I would have been in the wind up there, all that. Nah, bro, I can't do that.
Can you say you would have sent some people to help you out, bro? Give me AR. Let me ask you a quick question. What is it like in the city of Miami when you heading up to, this is y'all biggest rivalry.
Yeah,
So what's the city usually like? What's the campus usually like heading into this matchup for you?
it's buzzing. Like it don't matter. That's what I'm saying. Like with these rivalries, bro. Like I remember Florida State a couple years ago when they had like Willie. You know what I'm saying? Like we beat them 52-10, but even though they was terrible that year, the buzz is just always like there because when you line up in these games, you just don't really know who gonna come out and who gonna show up. Like, and this is like where the legends are made. Dudes you may not have heard of, Daryl Langham, game winning touchdown. Like he stamped his legacy in the city off one play. So it's like one of them games where everyone just like excited. And if you make a play in this game, it matters more than any other play you made all season. It don't matter if you played Clemson, Texas A&M, whoever. You come out and you handle business or you have a great game against these guys, that's what's going to be playing on the highlight tape for years and years and years. You see the play when I crack back, dude, they've been playing that shit for about, what, that happened 2017. That's, do the math, what, 6 years ago? 5, 6, whatever. I'm
Y'all be
just,
playing. Y'all play the war chant in y'all stadium.
yes,
I mean y'all IPF all weekend.
yes,
Yeah.
all that. You know why? Because it's like you ever heard like a kid cry? It aggravates you. You just want to grab him by his little neck.
Y'all like that shit, man. Y'all like that
I,
shit.
I like it too, Kenny. That's why we amped up. That's when we come out that tunnel, that smoke. It be real smoke when we come out of there. You see what I'm saying? Could we be so agitated? It's like someone just flicking in your ear the whole day. Just you know what I'm saying? By the time I grab, man, come here, man. Let me grab you, man. Jack, hey, first play of the game, come here, man. Let me do that with you.
Jack him up by his collar.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know the wildest shit about tonight is you got more energy than the team traveling up.
Probably do. You know why?
That's crazy. That's crazy. That is wild.
Because I really want this. That's the thing. So if I want it better than them, then we gonna take an L. But if they on the same type of time, which I think they is, hey man, listen, it's gonna be a great game. I'm not gonna say we not blowing nobody out. I think
What's a great game to y'all? I gotta ask what y'all standard is because y'all standard. I saw a little writer. He said that y'all receivers was better than ours. He was saying
Oh
some
no,
crazy.
that shit. Oh, that was hilarious. I don't know who content that was, but shot that boy.
So I
Go
need
ahead.
to ask a former player, what the fuck is the standard? Because what I've been hearing and seeing is blasphemy.
But
Like
that's the thing is that all of that, like the last 4 weeks, I think everyone on earth can admit has been terrible for us. Right? We can all admit that. So, but the thing about a rivalry game is that none of that shit matters.
it really does though.
It don't matter,
that
my brother.
shit don't matter.
It don't matter. You know why? Because this game is literally everyone's 0-0. That's it. It don't matter what you rank. It don't matter if you number 1, 3, 5 unranked. It don't matter. When you line up, you got to come ready because everybody plays with a little bit more edge for this game. That's fact.
What was last year's score?
What was the what? I mean, we beat you guys 52-10 before as well.
What's
So
the
like,
last year's score? That's all I'm asking. What's the most current? I'm asking the most current. What was
current? See, you see what he did? You're good. You're good at this.
what was the current score last year?
Bro, I was at the game and I started counting. That shit got wicked, man.
Quarter, I'm not gonna lie. I went and got drunk. First quarter, gone.
I didn't go inside the game because I didn't want to see neither one of you win. Like it's not type of not the way I'm gonna spend my money. I would have to get a free ticket. But anywho, I was in the parking lot. We had a tailgate. We vibing, and bro, I've never seen fans leave a stadium so fast. I'm talking about in droves. We still got the footage. Line, we gotta have Lion put that out, man. But it was some mad fans leaving that joint early, like 10 minutes into the game.
I only resigned league because we was in the suite getting lit.
Yeah, it is nice. I keep telling y'all nice. And my man Mike got lit, man. Like Mike talking that shit, bro. You seen him?
Hey, listen. I'm just saying, like, that's why sometimes like the L's don't hit the same because it's like we ain't even really hit you like that.
Hold on.
What's up with these Florida State fans in here talk about? They always bringing up some old like we ain't been relevant since this and that. Like,
They got a point, man.
what are you talking about right now?
They got a point, man. Because
How is that a point? So we weren't
that's why I'm
relevant.
asking. That's why I'm asking. What is the standard? Because y'all still saying like, oh man, we
What is
this,
the
we
standard
that.
for Florida? What is the standard for Florida State?
Hey, hold on,
You
man.
don't have a standard. What is y'all standard? That's what I want to know. Not your standard. Not when you played. I'm talking about right now. To up current. We talk about current.
All right, bro. We gotta get Brother Mike on here, man. Brother Mike dropped some gems this week, man. He didn't get as excited as I wanted him to, but he
Who?
did do his thing. Brother Mike.
Come on, man. Let's go.
Brother Mike, man.
Come on, them booger sugar. Look at him. Look, that boy tweaking. Look,
This
look at him.
Saturday, right here. This Saturday. I don't care how the season has gone. This Saturday, you
Look at him.
Come on, don't lag, Mike, man. That's Mike.
can put your name above the great. You'll be a part of the greatest rivalry
Mike lagging, bro.
that's known to collegiate sports. You understand what I'm saying? Make sure you leave your mark this Saturday. I don't care what else anybody else says about anything right here, right now. It's all about this right here, this Saturday. Put your name on the box. Leave your moment.
I still, hey, I know he talking about.
He didn't even want to say the you. Look, he didn't want to say that. That boy still like this. Look,
Yeah, shit, I'm
shit,
serious.
what that is?
Hey, Kenny, I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro. The first time I played y'all boys, Florida State, as a freshman, when I walked on the field for the first time, we got the ball. I ain't gonna lie. First play, I wasn't even there for real. I was like looking around out there. I was like, bro, what the fuck? That shit was surreal.
Shout out to Mike, man. Mike was excited, bro. When Mike was about to play us, Mike had that. Mike was, you gotta grab him by the throat.
AR.
Mike came in kind
AR,
of flat,
you
bro.
know,
I
I
don't know
know
if I want
ass
to believe.
coming.
But Mike
I
in
know
great
ass-
shape too, though. Like he looked like he still run some routes. To be honest
Hey.
with you.
Which one should I wear for the ass whooping?
What you got, bro? Oh, you got the boots. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see what you're working with here.
Which one should I wear for the ass whooping?
What's that? Python right there?
Uh huh.
Put your boots on, walk across us or something.
What are those right there? Water moccasin?
Something like that. You know your boots, huh?
Cobra, man. Them Cobras.
He got the so he got the Python 3s on.
Hey, which one we gonna put it? Which one should I put on for this ass whooping?
He got a rattlesnake clothes on.
Hey, I'm finna go haul me up something.
Nah, bruh. King Cobra's on. King
Hey,
Got them corn snake threes, man.
all I'm saying, which ones I'm gonna wear for this ass whooping? Look,
ones on, boy. Okay, I see you.
which ones I'm gonna wear? I
You
don't
gonna
know.
wear knowing you gonna wear the light ones. I feel like you like the light ones.
I gotta see the outfit that go with it though.
Oh,
Like,
the
what you got?
Wranglers on deck, baby.
You got Wranglers?
Boots.
Wranglers on deck. Nothing on
crazy.
underneath.
Boy, you country as hell for real, boy. You legendary country, dog.
Hey, I'm new to the boots. They're my third pair.
I want a pair of boots, man. I seen some boots. I got a partner that I hang out with every now and then. We meet together, have lunch and shit like that. But he's a boot guy, bro. And he spent some big bread on some boots.
Durable.
Yeah,
You
and
wear-
it's
you wear
also
them?
it's a flex. Like for a boot guy to see, it's like Jordan lovers see Jordan lovers. They be knowing what the fuck going on type shit. Yeah.
Nah, hey, the AR, that shit motivates you though. Seeing Michael Irvin talk,
Nah.
that shit don't motivate me at all. Like that shit motivating though.
He sounded sober on that. That's the problem.
It don't, because when you a player, bro, like you realize that all that stuff
He
don't
lit,
matter.
Mike.
My fault. You hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Go ahead.
And I said, only thing that matters when you're a player for real, like when you the one that got to actually line up and get on that field,
Yeah.
you know, only thing that can really motivate you is yourself. So all the other shit, you can watch a million highlight videos, you can watch Inky Johnson, all that. But if you scared, you your best bet is go to church. I promise you. 'Cause other than
I feel like Michael Irvin could talk you into some shit though. Like, you know,
He
And
You might
can,
get your
but
ass whooped, but I feel like if Michael Irvin was to call you, like forget the internet, but Mike FaceTimed you before the game, was like, "Hey, I need you to grab somebody by the throat." Like you gonna go route somebody up, bro. It's Michael Irvin.
nah, but it never happened though. But I could see why. But I'm like, for me personally, I've always been like self motivated, where like I got to get myself going
Yeah,
mentally. But I know there's some dudes right that will watch it like legitimately and then play a little better. So it
yeah.
was just
Did you ever talk to Mike after you broke his record and shit? Y'all, yeah.
he hit me, sent me a text, man. I'll never forget it. I ain't gonna lie. He's like, "This Michael Irvin." I was like, "What the? Hey, yo, the hell?" You know what I'm saying? So it was one of them surreal moments because it's legend, bro. So I
Right.
was like, now I met him quite a few times. Like, he a normal guy. He be chilling, like fun, be around. But yeah, bro. When I seen that text come through, it was crazy. That motivated me as like something like more so after the game. I was like, oh snap! Like I did something great.
Right.
Motivation, but like not I never been that before the game. Like got to get turned because I'd be a whole nother person before the game anyway. So
Kenny, what's y'all preparation week was like when you played, my man? I know y'all ain't lose to him. You be like, I don't know, I ain't never lost to him. I know that.
4-0. Shit.
he'll watch
Four
it.
and zero.
He'll
Ain't no
watching
goddamn rivalry.
He'll watching the 2001 team and stuff highlights. I know Kenny.
No, we got in our little theater room. We do got the highlights of the OGs, and we might have a couple OGs come through and talk. But the thing is, and I told Silk this one week, our damn practices were like very much so harder than the games. That way, it made us just want to when you leave a pit bull outside all summer, and they be wondering why they just kill shit and all. That was us like practice. We were just tired of just iron on iron, like
Y'all was
just
tied to a tree.
man. We tied to the tree. We was tied to that just the system. And
Yeah.
once you trust in the system, oh man, we gave hell to teams. That's why you look at it, bro. We was averaging crazy 40 plus per game and sitting out at halftime. So when it came down to Miami, it was just like, man, these boys, they catfish. That's my word of the year.
Yeah.
They catfish. And I think again, now that I'm a fan, I think y'all still catfish.
Mm.
It look good. It sound good. It's a rivalry. Oh, it's this, it's that. But you boys got light years. Y'all light years away, and we stealing y'all recruits this
Wait,
game
wait.
too.
Let's,
That's
let's
a
let's make it weird. And he's still in recruits. That's crazy. Y'all still in
stealing
recruits
recruit.
too?
We about I ain't gonna say what the little birdie told me, but we sliding back. Just know that. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mm.
Sliding
Sliding
back.
back,
Hey, that's all I'm gonna say.
sliding back where? Pat,
Recent defensive tackle. Like what we at with it? Who we talking? Huh?
where you sliding to?
Up the bag.
It's always about up in the bag, man. Especially with these South Florida kids.
Hey man,
Nobody ups the bag like a South Florida jet, bro.
they say I'm living the
Only way
dream.
y'all sliding is down in that damn ratings in the ACC.
Listen,
Boston
you know,
College, y'all got Boston College, boy. Y'all got
we're,
Temple.
listen, y'all struggle versus Boston College, bro. We not gonna have that problem,
They
especially
got it.
after we get this win this
You
week.
see where they ranked at? They ranked ahead of y'all.
Till we get on them. You know what I'm saying? Up in what do you call it? Boston Tea Party, wherever they located. We coming. Pause.
Word to the pause. What goes wrong for y'all to lose this game, Kenny? Like, is there any way you think you lose this game? Like,
No,
what
I
hits the
stand by
fan?
this shit wholeheartedly. A full game, there's no way in hell they beat us.
Mm.
And shit gonna go wrong. That's football. You see every game shit don't went wrong was whether it be the ref, whether it be turnovers, whether it be a player sitting out. Shit. We very resilient this year, and I think Miami locker room in shambles to the point where a rivalry they don't even care about this shit. Hell, they might be trying to come to Tallahassee to tour some apartments and shit.
Yeah. How you feel about your tackles? Like, who's ever facing Bang? You feel like you got a chip block there, or
Man,
you hold
I think we
everything
got a
down?
nice game plan for him, and I ain't gonna lie, he's a player that no matter who he plays, they gotta do a funky strategy with him. So I think we got a nice little plan. I think North Carolina kind of showed us in a sense like you have to be aggressive with him. You got to hit him in the mouth. You can't be scared of him. And That's a joyous part about film, and I think if Miami was to put it on film, we'd have probably already seen it by now. I think they ain't got no more left in they artillery.
I
It
think
sounds good.
I'm being honest. I don't think they have any more. They are soda with no fizz in it.
yeah,
That
they're
shit
gonna need a
flat.
spark offensively for
We got
sure.
to we got to stick in that Glock, man. Stop playing. We sliders.
I think if
You don't
Miami gonna
think
win the game, they got to create havoc with their front four, with Ruben Bain, them guys, and we'll see if Jordan Travis at with his legs, and because he hasn't been getting crazy active like he was in the past,
he
he could
has
be
though?
preserving his body, huh?
He has though. Past 2 games, he don't got
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah. Yeah, he's gotten. Did he last game? I didn't feel like he did last game. I
Last
want to say.
game he did.
Yeah, I turned it off pretty quick. So
Nah,
once
but
once you guys looked like y'all was gonna win, I had to get out of there and love myself.
and again, we got like emerging players too. That's the thing. We ain't played our full potential yet, and we got Turtle Head Capital coming up. So my thing is, I might just stand by the +30.
Who you got for player? Like the player on offense that I know you got a lot of playmakers, but give me your player of the game or player that you think be an X factor. How you see it playing out. Like I was
I
just, I
think
think, I think like their front four is the only way they're gonna win the game is creating havoc there, and they're gonna need a spark at quarterback. They can't come in and have Van Dyke falling for the same cover two ills. He's gonna have to like grow up a little bit and put the offense on his back. I love Fletcher at running back, big guy that could just wear teams down. Their offensive line is solid, so I think that's run game and defense is where they can hang their hat at. If they can get a spark at quarterback, then this may be a football game. But it's all gonna come down to the quarterback. But I like their offensive line. I like both of the sides of their trenches, and I think that's where they get a little bit of life at. But
Mhm.
how you think it plays out? Who's your offensive player of the game and X factor?
I think they're gonna overplay Travis on the outside and leave a lot of lanes open for Benson. So I like for Benson to have a big key role in our win. Um, because the thing is, once the running get going, it's nobody double coverage, triple coverage that can stop our receivers. And AR know that
Boston College.
wholeheartedly.
Besides Boston College, but I digress.
There's nobody on their team that can stop our receivers.
Mm.
And let alone we have a plus on them on our special teams. So in all 3 phases, the thing is, I told you weeks ago, we win 2 out of 3 phases. That's a bad game for y'all. If we win 3 out of 3, that's when that +30 kick in.
Mm.
Now you gotta go to 7-Eleven and get some Four Locos and shit.
Four locos. Four locos is crazy, man. Um, AR, what do you like? You think your secondary can hold? I mean, they got some big guys on the outside, a lot of speed. I seen the one Miami podcast saying that Johnny Wilson isn't that good. He just get open easily, and I thought that was crazy ass take. How you feel about your DBs versus Florida State wide receivers?
I like our defensive scheme. I think our DC. I think he does a good job of adjusting. Even the games we struggled in, it was more so offense. Our defense, I think, has showed up almost in every game. Besides UNC, I would say was the only game where our defense was looking, like confused back there. 2 blown coverages for touchdowns really just blew the game, honestly. But man, listen. Only thing I can say is that at this point in the season, right, there's enough film on both teams, which makes it a lot harder to just go out there and just do so well. I think our defense is the strength of our team. Our run game, we're like top 10 in the nation in, rushing yards. I mean, y'all strength is running the ball. So I think it's a good balance of both teams, right? You guys run the ball really good. We have a really good run defense. So it's really
You
going to come down to who. No, it's going to really come down
you've
to.
yet to talk about our receivers.
I don't want to talk about y'all receivers.
Why? Hey, look. Hey, still look. He's talking about running. We just established that weeks ago. But, hey, our receivers.
don't want
Hey,
to
that
talk
was
about them. I don't want to talk about them. All right, leave that out of here. We not talking
hey
about
AR, you're a receiver. You know in that receiver room when it's like boom, you got two or three going.
but listen, I
Like
got
like
respect
just
for
in
y'all.
rotation, two or three. And
Hey, I'm
y'all
gonna be
got what?
honest.
Y'all got Restrepo and
Listen,
number 4.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. You know who I'm gonna tell you who gonna be the sleeper, and he was a sleeper. He the reason y'all won pick game. Whoever number
Douglas.
7 is, I don't know who he is. Number 7 in the slot, the bigger, like chunkier looking receiver. He had like
Douglas.
two big. That's his name. Okay, him. He's like the
I thought
sneak.
Douglas
Remember?
number I thought
No,
he was
I'm
number
telling you.
0.
Remember, you was talking about early in the season. Y'all need a third receiver. Who's that third
Yeah.
receiver? He that third dude. I'm gonna keep it real.
He
Like
off,
I
he
think
off injury, and that's why I'm telling you. Look, we ain't even talk about number 88. So we got some boys for y'all. And the thing is, Jaheim Bell can light y'all up at any moment.
I give it to him. But this is my thing though. This
Deuce
is my
Man ain't even getting no touches like that yet, man. I like for him. I like for him maybe to pop one in this game.
that's my thing is that
The special team.
in order for us to win, this is what we have to do. I promise you. We got to slow down the running game because we're not going to outright just stop it. Y'all got to. I think the run scheme is better than y'all actual players y'all have. The schemes be crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Dudes be wide, like the holes be wide open. Like that's all game planning and coaching. I'm gonna be real. But anyway, if we slow down the run game, right? We force Jordan to really be a real passer and we get after him. I think we got a chance. But if y'all run the game, run the ball, control the clock, and able to throw when y'all want, bro, it's gonna be a long day. I'm gonna be drunk on here. Silk might gotta let me go because I'm gonna be toe up. I'm gonna be mad.
Give that boy
That's good
PTO
content.
now.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
try to
drink.
grab you through the screen, all type of stuff. You feel me? Like,
No,
Still, give that boy
drink them
P.
4 locos and you
Hey,
come
give
in
him
and do your
PTO
thing.
now. Let him put in his time now, because I got them hitters coming, boy.
Nah, I can't get him. I gotta agree with somebody Sunday. Yeah, you talking about like somebody else gotta come on here with an L with me, bruh. You know what I'm saying? We
bro,
and you both on skid row, fam.
people gotta be listening to what they want to hear. I didn't say Jordan Travis can't throw. I said for us to win the game, we gotta get him throwing the ball in the pocket. Now, if
Right.
he start rolling out, hitting players open, all that, bro, it's gonna get ugly for us. But you got to make him sit in that pocket and get after him, put pressure on him, make him make tough throws. Not saying he can't, but that's our only chance.
Yeah.
If he just back there untouched, what you think will happen? God,
So, what percent chance you like for y'all to win?
82.
Hey, look.
82.
Hey, what's that face you be doing? Look.
Hey,
I
Hey,
ain't gonna
look.
be there. I ain't gonna make it.
82.
hey, listen, 82%, man. Honestly, I like us, bro. I think our defense is gonna be the strength of our team for this game. And only thing we need is a little spark on offense. Like Silk said, we just need a quarterback to show up just a little bit, and it'll be enough to get a win.
Yeah.
It sounds good though, obviously, but I don't want to be on here
Yeah, just
now.
I don't know, bro. I'm telling you, I like the way y'all set up. I think y'all lost a lot of y'all games this year, because of course Mario and the Neil, but also quarterback play, bruh. So, like I said, I think y'all run game, y'all been protecting the quarterback, so it's not like he's been getting sacked and there's like atrocious protection in front of him. It's really just being quarterback and bad coaching here and there. But for the most part, you guys have stopped the run well. There's a lot to be desired, in my opinion, on the back. Even though Cam Kitchens is doing historical things at y'all safety spot, you got to give him his flowers. He makes plays back there, but bro, that quarterback shit is just gonna be very important in this game because when you're playing against a dynamic quarterback like Jordan Travis, you kind of want to match that energy somewhat. If you can't match it at all, quarterback play in a rivalry game. I don't remember in the rivalry game where there was bad quarterback play and that team won. You know what I'm saying? Out of this rivalry, I couldn't remember that.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's gonna come down to the quarterback play, man. And unfortunately for us, I can't sit here with a confidence to say that he's going to show up or not because we don't know. You know what I'm saying? It literally it just
Oh, we know.
ball snap. We're gonna see who's even out there starting for one. We're gonna see that. You know what I'm saying? So hey,
How you like your receivers facing Florida State secondary?
I love it, man. I think
We
I
don't
honestly
love it.
no, I think the secondary isn't bad. Honestly, I think early in the season that was y'all weakest spot. But as the season progressed, I think the boys started playing more in their roles, more so than anything. But nonetheless, dudes be open, bro. That's the crazy part, bro. But just the ball placement and stuff be off, and turn an interception. But guys be open. Look at the interceptions that happen. Like you just put a little bit more on the ball, and we having a different conversation. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. But I think Dawson do a good job of being good, good balance. But end of the day, bro, the most important position on the field at all times, everybody watching this stream knows is the quarterback. That's it. So I don't know, bro.
All right, we got Wiltfong about to pull up in a little minute, man. What you about to say,
I just
Kenny?
don't. I just don't. The funniest part about this whole year is each week I said trap game, trap game. I don't. I don't. I can go to bed. I can even cut out my game day ritual, of not golfing, and still be confident that we're gonna beat the shit out y'all.
I want you
Like
to
I
get.
don't think I'm golfing Saturday. I ain't gonna golf Saturday. Fuck it.
Jesus,
And
don't do it.
I want your Woo lady to be off today, please. Don't golf. Yeah, break your little routine. Send that. Put the energy out there for me, please, brother.
all I'm saying is, you guys are like bad. Like at
No, we're
first I'm like,
not.
okay,
Oh my.
you know how you were saying earlier in the season, you're
We're
like,
not
oh,
bad. We had one bad position that was going on that was taking place, bro. We're not bad as a team, bro. Anyone
what?
that we're anywhere can tell you that, bro. We're not bad as a team. Let's not do that. I'm
Like
not
let's be
going to
honest.
discredit the whole
Let's
team.
be honest. NC State beat y'all with 2-3 players.
I'm not gonna say it. See, you try to get me. You tried to get me. I'm not gonna do it over here.
Like two or three
Listen,
players beat
oh,
y'all.
listen. Our team played great the entire game. We're not gonna get into the mistakes. Our team played great.
There it is. There you hear the standard. Great.
Our
I don't know
team, bro.
about
What do
great.
you mean? They had what 10
They
points?
played great.
Our team as a whole.
You
Come on, Kenny. Stop trying
you
to.
saying that's great?
Kitty, stop trying to
Oh
get me
my
started.
god! Now I know what the standard is.
Stop,
I
bro.
wouldn't call it great. I think the defense did their job. I would say. I wouldn't call it great play. I think the defense did enough to win the football game. Offense couldn't get it going. I thought the running game was okay, but you just can't call it great because you lost and you got 6 points. You
No.
scored 3 points twice, and that was it. Second half, you got
Why is that?
ghosted
So why is that? Why is that so?
because your coach is scared to make a change at quarterback. All right, let's get Steve Wiltfong going. Hey, y'all, smash that like button, man. Don't cost nothing to show love. We finna kick it with a GOAT, 247's very own, the legendary Cristobal man himself. Steve Wiltfong, what's up, my guy?
Gentlemen, what's happening, man? I could sit back and listen to you guys bicker all evening.
Listen, hey, only thing I got a bicker. Hey, you do the ratings up there at 24/7.
Not so much anymore, man. I used to. I went back and looked at my superlatives from your recruiting class. You were one of 4 guys I gave love to on that signing day.
Thank you. Okay. There we
Yeah,
go.
he changed his tone. He changed his tone.
There we
Like,
go,
I said, I just saw you were on the show, so I just did a little Twitter search to see if I put anything out there on you back in your day. And
he was about to ask you to bump all Mario 3 stars.
hey, we'll see how they develop those guys. But I said you quietly went about your business and can make a lot of noise in Coral Gables or something like that.
There we go. Okay, see, I like this guy, man. I like this.
Shout out to Steve. Hey, we got a big weekend in Tallahassee this weekend. They got over 100 prospects pulling up. What's
crazy.
the field? What's the field with Tallahassee and Mike Norvell? Big rivalry weekend. What you hearing out there in Tallahassee?
Well, obviously, a lot of the guys that are coming in for this game have interest in both programs, and it's an opportunity for both teams to make a statement coming into the ball game. But for Florida State, they're trying to put the finishing touches on a top 10 class, a class that can help keep them in the mix to compete at this level for years to come. They're trying to flip a lot of guys that are committed elsewhere or see where that stands. The real recruiting season and flip season is going to come right after Thanksgiving. So they're just trying to build equity. They're trying to build equity with with those guys, but there's going to be a lot of blue chippers on campus, and it's an opportunity for both teams to go out there and make a statement and play well. I mean, I think Florida State's going to get good news tomorrow. Top 247 cornerback Jamari Howard's going to announce his college decision out of Miami. He's looked like a Florida State lead for a long time. So I think he's going to go and make that official. He's the number 7 corner in the country. Former Michigan State commit, was committed to Mel Tucker and company, but Florida State never went away. Randy Shannon, Pat Surtain. Pat Surtain's really making a lot of noise on the trail, not just for who he is as a legacy, but for the way he coaches fundamentals and the way he talks to these kids about how he can improve their game. That's something that's really resonating with these kids. So I think the weekend starts off strong for Florida State, and then they'll go out there and they'll try and impress the likes of Jason Zandamela, Cameron Coleman. They might be looking for another defensive back, whether that's Kai Bates, who's committed to LSU, Wardell Mack, committed to Florida. This kid, Xavier Lucas, who's committed to Wisconsin right now, a top target for Luke Fickle and company out of American Heritage. He's got a lot of potential. Miami's also hanging around there for him too. So those are just some of the names. Obviously, a lot of elite 2025s, a lot of big-time 2026s. This is a game that's bringing out the stars, particularly in state.
Hey, Silk, who is LJ McCray? They keep on talking about he coming to Tallahassee.
Yeah. I mean, go enjoy the finer cheeks. Some of the finer cheeks in all the land is in Tallahassee.
I'm just instigating.
LJ McCray's gonna go out there and do his thing at FAMU. I'll put on some LeBron gear, enjoy the festivities of 2 of the non-flagship programs in Florida, duking it out, And then he's going to come to Gainesville, bro. I feel very confident about LJ's recruitment. Anything can happen in college football, but I'm confident about the reason he committed to Florida and what we got going on. What's your feel on LJ McCray, Steve? You think there's a possibility he flips?
So I haven't really dug into that with people around the McCray camp right now. I do think that Florida led a lot of his process, but I do think that that Florida State smoke at the end was real. He had a great official visit there, believes in the trajectory of the program. Coach Hagan's and his track record certainly speaks for itself. Florida State's not going away on anybody right now, but I can't sit here and tell you guys right now that he's on flip watch, but I think I might need to make some phone calls in the morning, huh?
Yeah, you could call.
Yeah, I might need you too to troll this dude.
I already made the call, Steve. So I could just save you the time and let you know what they said. I got the notes or whatever. I'll let you know what they said, and then you could report it.
LJ, he was camping at Florida in middle school. He looked at his dad and said, "I think I can do this." His dad said, "Do what?" And he said, "Play college football at the highest level." His dad was obviously a great high school coach, played at Bethune-Cookman, was a coach at Bethune-Cookman, told him there was going to be a lot of work. And LJ put that work in, and he's a pivotal recruit for Florida when you're talking about a program trying to restore glory and get back to what that program standard is. That's as big a recruiting win as any program's had in this class. I think Florida's had the 2 biggest recruiting wins in the cycle. DJ Lagway, that potential franchise quarterback, and then LJ McCray, that potential top 10 pick on the defensive line. I mean, those are 2 major coups for Florida. I mean, obviously, they're not the highest ranked players in the country, but they have that kind of potential to be some of the highest drafted players in this class. And just with what Florida needs as they're trying to get back to the top of the mountain, those are 2 guys that have all the talent in the world to help get them there.
I know there's some people in Gatorland. We're not having the best of seasons. I know the Florida staff did a great job of selling this recruiting class being the change that comes into Gainesville. They set they set the expectations, I think, correctly for what the season could look like. So there's going to be some continuity. I expect most of this class to stay, but us Florida fans are definitely on the edge of our seats. Not me, but the average fans on the edge of their seat, wanting to know if there's anybody that may exit this class, any smoke that we should be worried about.
For sure. I think that there's a couple guys that, you got to have on guard your commits, right? For Florida, I think that starts with Amaris Williams out of Clinton, North Carolina, expected to take his 2nd visit to Ohio State this season. The Buckeyes offered this fall. That's picked up quickly. I got a chance to talk to Amaris's mom after that first visit to Ohio State, and they loved Larry Johnson. And the thing they love most about Larry Johnson is that all these players that he has in the NFL, they come back to him in the offseason and get that work in. And so having access to that was something that stood out to Amaris and his family. I think the idea of going up there, playing in the Big Ten in that kind of environment, he was there for the Penn State game, was also attractive. I think he felt like he fit in the locker room. There's been some, Jamonta Waller, their school's still swinging. I wouldn't put them in the same category as Amaris Williams yet, but we'll see what happens as that continues. Nasir Johnson's obviously another one. Was at Colorado last weekend, going to be back at Georgia this weekend. So those are the guys that immediately come to mind. Maybe Texas A&M and Isaiah Williams, heard some smoke there a week or so ago. I don't know if that's died down. But yeah, Florida's trying to flip some guys too. And while they're trying to do that, guys like Jameer Grimsley, Jeremiah Smith, among others, certainly people are coming in and trying to do the same to them.
Everybody wants to know about Jeremiah.
They need all the help they can. Finishing
and we gonna get it, Kenny.
5 wins. Look,
my coach can't send a special teams unit out on the field correctly, but he can recruit, bro. That's one thing he can do, bro. He's like modern day Ron Zook. We'll see if he can learn how to coach on the fly here, but I could talk about my offensive coordinator here in a little bit. Jeremiah Smith, you just mentioned him. Ohio State commit. I think the best prospect in the entire country. Difference maker from day one when he stepped foot on campus. He was just at UF last weekend. Been just moving around quite a bit this fall. What do you got as far as him on Flip Watch? Do you think he sticks to Ohio State? What's the buzz?
I think he's going to stick to Ohio State unless something drastically changes with the Buckeyes coaching staff after the season. He's obviously given the in-state programs an opportunity to continue to make their pitch throughout the process. If I had to say there was one in-state school I would like over the others, I would say Florida State right now. Getting them back this weekend. What they're doing with Keon Coleman and company, and they still got the official visit in their back pocket for December. But I just think he's going to sign with Ohio State, and that's one where I don't really have him on Flip Watch. But it's recruiting.
Right. Cam Coleman was another 5-star we had on campus last weekend. He left saying that he was going to make a visit back to the swamp. Guy out of Texas, currently committed to Texas A&M. Am I right?
He's from Alabama, but he's committed to the Aggies. He's going to be at Florida State this weekend too. Florida State was a program at one point, looked like they had some momentum. It's been a while since he's been to Tallahassee, but yeah, Florida still pushing hard. That's another one they're trying to get the spatula out for, and so is Auburn. So he's got a few programs that he's keeping on the line right now. He's got some family near College Station, likes Coach Craig out there, and feels like Texas A&M's playing a lot of young guys and has a chance to be good down the road. But at the same time, he's keeping some other schools in the mix.
I like Coach Craig too.
Yeah, Craig's solid.
I like Craig.
Craig's solid. Ahmmon, I know you got at least one Miami question for the recruiting and whatnot, bro. Try to get you guys a bump or something, man.
Man, listen, man. Only thing I have to ask, you kind of answered a little bit, but Jeremiah Smith, I wanted your opinion on that, but you kind of answered that. But JoJo Trader, I know he's committed to us, but what's your confidence that he stays committed to the Canes, even though we're struggling? He has
Chance Robinson.
Yeah. So I would be a lot more worried about Chance Robinson. I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard anything on JoJo Trader right now. That doesn't mean stuff's not happening. I just don't have it as of this evening. But Chance Robinson's definitely looking around, and it's not really helping Miami's cause when he goes to visit Ole Miss last week, and Lane Kiffin says if you want to play receiver in the NFL, you got to go to Ole Miss or Ohio State. And now he's taking his official visit to Ohio State this weekend, and they were blown away by Ole Miss, and Ole Miss is trying to get them back again next weekend. So that's definitely very real. But Miami's got a few weeks to show some more potential on offense, and then obviously they're recruiting players like Chance Robinson so they can be more potent on offense. So, but that's one that they're going to have to fight to hang on to. But Miami, they've had some big wins this cycle. They got one of the best running backs in the country committed in Kevin Riley as they continue to build a terrific room there. Defensive line, front seven has been a big point of emphasis for them this cycle. And even though they haven't landed maybe some of those 5-star guys that they were out there targeting, guys like Marquise Lightfoot and Booker Pickett, They're guys that can be forces behind the line of scrimmage and make things happen to get offenses off script. So those are a couple nice pickups that I like in the Miami class.
Yeah, and question, what's up with Miami's like? I feel like someone just said in the comments, but I feel like since the beginning of time, our recruiting at the quarterback position has always been a little like questionable. Like as far as like bringing in that premier 5-star, golden arm, prospect. I feel like we can't never even get in the runnings for that. Is there a reason behind that, or do you think it's just the luck of, just our performance over the last 20 years?
I don't have a good answer for you. They were in the mix for Aaron Nolan this cycle, who ended up committing to Ohio State. They were a finalist for him, so he was a guy that could be a big-time guy at the position that they didn't get. But that's a position that's, you get in the right system with the right coordinator and you got the right skill set, you can move the ball and make a lot of things happen. They got this kid committed in 2025. Luke Nichols had some big games in the Peach State this year. But, yeah, I mean, I think, they tried to swing at Dante Moore a couple cycles ago, but, yeah, they haven't been able to get as much traction at the quarterback position as I think they like. But there's a lot of quarterbacks out there that can make things happen. And with good evaluation and development and scheme, you don't have to land a Johnny 5-star every cycle. There's plenty of guys on Saturdays that are exciting players, like Jordan Travis, who were not 5-stars, that are leading teams to the college football playoff discussion.
I think that's a nice way of spinning for Mario. I appreciate that for it, Will. All right.
And I wasn't for Mario. That's for the university as a whole. Like, I can think of like Brad Kaya, Ja'Cory Harris probably was like our highest like quarterback recruiting.
No, you guys regress guys, right? Like Brad Kaya had a crazy freshman year, and everybody thought he was gonna be like the next Bernie Kosar, and then he just regressed. Same thing with Tyler Van Dyke. I could go down Malik Rosier. Everybody, they have a spark and then they regress. That's been y'all trajectory with quarterbacks.
Well, I know they're trying to revamp the line room there, so if they can get an offensive line
that shit revamped, Steve. You mean revamp?
Yeah, they got teenagers on that too deep right now, still.
And they solid, man. I'm jealous of that offensive line play. I wish we had that. Like some of the misses we missed out on with Pancake, and he's not starting, but the Muaguao, whatever however you pronounce his name, he's just been super solid. We was in a lot of competition with Miami coming down the stretch. The get they got from Alabama was a good pull. So I mean, Mario is going to continually, I think, put together a decent offensive line. I don't think they'll ever have poor offensive line play. Last year was some just first year having to revamp the roster type stuff. But offensive line play is going to be solid down there with Mario.
That's kind of the question mark with Florida right now when you look at the way that they've recruited. But to use Jordan Seaton's words, he's like, they got like 50 offensive line coaches in the building. So they're putting a lot of emphasis on trying to develop that position. And maybe Florida adds Jordan Seaton to a recruiting class that ranks number 3 nationally. He's kind of maintained Alabama as his leader, but he's taken a lot of visits. I think that Oregon visit was big for Jordan Seaton. Tennessee is going to be there again next weekend. They're a major contender for him now. But he doubled down on Florida when I talked to him today as one of his top schools, and thinks Coach Napier is one of the realest guys out there, and he likes all the offensive line coaches.
Hype me up, Steve. I was watching some clips last week. He plays at IMG, and we're talking about Jordan Seaton. They throw a screen pass to my guy, Jeray Hawkins, who's also a Florida commit. Right. Jeray Hawkins take that thing 80 yards, like crazy speed. But if you watch the film, man, you see Jordan Seaton running down the field, you could possibly think he's a tight end the way he's going downfield blocking, but super athletic guy. What do you think about him as a prospect? Do you expect him to ascend the rankings a little bit more?
Sure. So I'm not as involved in that as I used to be at 24/7, but I think he's the best offensive tackle in the country. I think he's the most physically gifted. He can bend. He can run. He's ferocious. He's got good feet, and he's smart. And so he checks all the boxes from a from a prospect standpoint. And then he's put in a lot of work at IMG. I mean, he has reshaped his body. You know, he's a guy that when you saw him a couple of years ago, you're like, this dude's a guard, you know, but with all the work he's put in, he's become more athletic with that. And you know, he's an outstanding prospect and a guy that a lot of schools are in on. He's the highest ranked uncommitted player in the 24/7 Sports rankings right now. And I think that one's going to go to the early signing period, and that's going to be one of the ones people are following the closest as we draw near. And that, you know, if Florida's able to add him, that'd be the 3 biggest recruiting wins all going to one school in one cycle as you try and rebuild a program. I love the way Florida's recruiting the defensive line, but they got to hang on to Amaris and Nasir for me to continue to love that. But LJ McCray, obviously fantastic with what they recruited last year. The linebackers and defensive backs can really run, and they're trying to flip Jameer Grimsley from Alabama, but a lot of versatility, a lot of guys that can get to the quarterback from the second level, guys that they recruited, those linebackers I was talking about. And Jere Hawkins is another one in line of just a lot of speed at the wideout position. So they're upgrading every position room. People just, you know, got to be patient. And, I mean, losing to Arkansas, you know, that puts postseason eligibility and those extra practices for your young kids in jeopardy going into this stretch run. But, you know, we've also seen Florida have some outstanding moments in games that have allowed them to win big games. So it'll be interesting to see what they do over the next 3 weeks. But just from a recruiting standpoint, hard not to love. And DJ Lagway, you guys asked me on the last time I was on here who was a better prospect, Cromanoke or Lagway, and I love Cromanoke, but you guys put my answer on blast about Lagway, and it like almost made me a little nervous going into the season because I really like Luke Cromanoke, but man, DJ is having an awesome senior season. I mean, he took another jump, and he didn't play baseball. I know he's not playing baseball anymore, gave up travel baseball. I'm missing a detail or two there. But this was a multi-sport athlete that's now focusing on football. And he is a big, strong kid with all the leadership traits that you're looking for at the position as well. He's going to be tough to tackle with his size and athleticism. His arm is off the charts. But, yeah, and I think he's got the mental approach to be able to compete at that level. But you got to be patient with them. And I don't ever like a situation where an 18-year-old has to go in and start game one. When you look at these quarterbacks that get drafted at the top of the NFL draft year in and year out, hardly any of them started game one of their freshman year. Maybe a couple of them moved in mid-freshman year. So if I'm Florida, I'm trying to still get the best guy at quarterback in the portal that I can get. And if I'm DJ Lagway, I'm happy about that. To a certain degree, right? Like as a competitor, you want to come in and try and win the job, but you need someone really good pushing you. You know, right. like you can't. Who's the last true freshman? I mean, Caleb Williams, he didn't win the job right away. So who's the last true freshman you guys can think of that played game one that got drafted in the first round?
No, that's a tough find.
Phil Rivers, I know, but there's got to be someone in between Phil Rivers and now.
I was gonna say Jameis Winston, but I think he didn't.
He didn't start. EJ did.
Yeah. So it's so Florida. I think they got to go to the portal at quarterback still. And
you think Florida got to go to the portal? I don't think they go to the portal unless something crazy hit the portal. I don't know what's going to hit the portal.
Well, there'll be some talent in the portal, and I just think it's good. It's good all the way around. You want as much talent as you can in that room, and if they get a good one, it gives DJ an opportunity to learn under a good one. And if not, he's got to play anyway.
I think it's going to be tough. Like, Mertz had a really good, solid year, bro. It's going to be hard for because 9 times out of 10, you're going to want a guy with 1 year eligibility. I don't think they want to go too more extensive than that. So just finding an older guy to come in and chance not playing, because most guys entering the portal looking for an opportunity to start, right away.
That's what I would want for Florida. I want a guy that wants to come in and start here. And if DJ Lagway beats him out, great. But I mean, I would try and get another caliber starter.
Yeah, I just don't know if a starter is going to be with that. A lot of these guys be wanting for sure type situations when they enter the portal. Hey, what's the depth chart looking like? Oh no, I got to go and compete with Lagway and Mertz. Nah, I'm not transferring for that. I want more of a layup.
So
The
Mertz
good
has another
guys, I
year.
was to say. What was that?
Mertz has another year.
Yeah, he has another
Oh,
year.
well then scratch everything I said. I don't know why I thought Mertz was done.
Nah, he got another year, man.
Oh, well then that's a great situation.
He's on the Jordan Travis plan.
Well then, man, take it all back. Delete it. Part.
Let's before we get you out of here. What do you feel about Florida's always rich in talent, but I want to know who's the big time prospects for Florida recruits heading for the 2025 class. Sorry.
Oh, in 2025, I mean, that starts with guys like DJ Pickett, who I think that they have a great chance to land out of Cyphers Hill there. He's been on campus a couple times, saying all the right things. That's certainly going to be a blue chip recruiting battle, but I think that Florida has done a really fantastic job of recruiting him right away. So he's the first 2025 prospect that comes to mind. Then you have Tarvos TJ Alford, a terrific linebacker out of Vero Beach, Florida, that recently put out his top schools. I feel like Florida has put themselves in position to be considered the early team to beat. And then at the quarterback position, top 247 quarterback Ryan Montgomery out of Findlay, Ohio. He's another one that I wouldn't be surprised if Florida has an inch up in that recruitment. But Auburn, South Carolina, he's at Penn State this weekend. Those are some other contenders.
Yeah, I like Montgomery a lot. Big fan of Pickett. I got those two guys at like top of my want list. Want to keep you too long, but who you got in the Florida State Miami matchup, Steve?
Well, it's hard to. I mean, it's hard to pick against. It's hard to pick against Florida State right now, but Miami is going to be physical around the point of attack with them, and it's a rivalry game, and I'm not expecting this one to be a multi-score win, and I think it'll come down to the fourth quarter. But Florida State's found a way to win these games all year. Home crowd, I think they're going to get it done. I went and looked, man. Graham Mertz threw 193 passes in 2020. He threw 290. He's thrown over 200. And the other, he's played. He's been a 4-year starter. He's getting one more, huh?
Yeah, you getting one more, bro. We got him on that Jordan Travis package. I thought he was super accurate this year. There's still some vertical things to want, and desire out of the entire offense, not just Graham Mertz. But Graham Mertz, I think, has been, if not one, top 2 quarterbacks out of the portal. It was an impressive hindsight 2020. We call a lot of flack for going out the Mertz and bringing him in, but hindsight 2020, the way the season played out, he was one of the better quarterbacks to come through the portal.
Well, you were mad at Graham Mertz because he was playing with that.
Oh no, I wasn't.
He was playing with that stone tablet offense up there at Wisconsin. That was kind of like out of the Flintstones era. He's come down to Florida. He's only thrown 2 interceptions this year. And I know that he's impressed within that building with his leadership qualities right away. And he was a really good prospect, man. This is a guy that played in the All-America Bowl, was ranked top 5 at his position. A lot of schools like Notre Dame were trying to flip him from Wisconsin. He held true, and that offense just went stale. And I don't know how well Joe Montana or Tom Brady would have performed in that offense, but Mertz is at Florida now, and he's done some good things, but need more consistency as a whole on offense there.
For sure. Got some people in the chamber asking just about Florida State and Miami's 2025 class, man. I don't want to keep you too long, but in general, how do you feel about those guys heading into the top of next year?
Well, this is a big weekend for Florida State to really kind of set the tone in 2025 with all the blue chippers that are going to be on campus, and kind of similar. Same for Miami, but the number 1 overall player in the country, David Sanders Jr. He camped at Florida State in the summer. He's going to be back on campus this weekend for Florida State as they try and impress him and many other elite players in that 2025 class. And then Miami, they got a good quarterback in the fold early, Luke Nickel out of Alpharetta, Georgia, Milton High, who's played in some big games. And then they've had guys on campus like our number 1 ranked cornerback out of Alabama, Naeem Offord. So there's never any shortage of blue chippers that visit Miami. I feel like every time Miami has a home game, the recruit section is massive. So they miss no opportunities to host recruits. And so I think, I mean, these are three coaching staffs that do a great job recruiting. There is no lack of effort on the trail by any of these coaching staffs. I think they do a good job. But Miami and Florida are going to be starting to come to a crossroads of, what's our direction, what's our program trajectory, where's the compass facing as they battle programs like Florida State and then those high profile SEC schools in Ohio State that like to come into Florida and try and recruit.
Already. Yeah, I don't win, lose, or draw. Billy gonna square up with Mike and give him these hands.
That's the man. I'll tell you what. Like you look at Napier's recruiting, so you give him time, but the previous regime was not winning recruiting battles against Alabama and Georgia.
Right.
We've seen Florida do that, but those guys are still teenagers. So, I'm excited about the trajectory of Florida's program. They
gotta let it cook. Give me an OC and let it cook, Steve. We all right. We got the crock pot, man, going a little bit.
I agree.
Crock pot on, Steve. Tell the people where they can find you at, my guy. I appreciate you for pulling up, man. Always a pleasure.
Steve, you gave him some hope, Steve. Shit.
All we need, my boy.
You guys know that recruiting is just the first chapter. I mean, it's player development and scheme from there. And so,
it's a talent acquisition business, though. If you ain't got the talent, you're not gonna be at the top. You're not gonna compete. That's just what it is.
There's absolutely no question about that. And look, I mean, Coach Napier he's the best coach in Raging Cajuns history. He deserved this job. He's recruiting at a high level. So we'll see how they put it together. And obviously, they got a big one on the road in Baton Rouge this weekend. And
pray for us, bro.
The Florida State Miami game is must see TV. So.
There we go.
I appreciate you guys having me on, man. Anytime you ever need me.
I got one question before you get out of here, Steve. I've been asking a lot of people this year. Where were you at when Mario didn't kneel the ball?
Oh man, I was in my living room. Everyone in my house was asleep, and I mean, obviously you feel bad for Chaney when he put it on the ground, and then you feel bad for the safety Kinchins, or he bit on the play fake. It was just the perfect storm of just. And Georgia
magical.
Tech, Georgia Tech got behind them, got a touchdown, and you know what? Miami came back and played hard the next week, and so that just goes to show you that the culture in the program is, in a spot where these kids are playing their ass off and competing week in and week out. Because I feel like you guys have probably seen some teams go the other way after some stuff like that.
I want to laugh at Miami, but I've just been just as bad. So it's just like I can't even enjoy Miami's pain.
It's a 30 for 30 year for them, Steve.
Yeah, it's rough for both of us. We might
You
split
just
the
get
30
to
for
sit
30.
down there in the bottom right corner and just chill on this episode because Florida State's they're not going anywhere for a while. It's a phenomenal recruiting class.
Miami about to run down on that this weekend, Steve.
There we go, Still. We about to run down on them.
Hey, Steve, on Sunday, I had them battling each other. They both came on with losses. So I had them both battling each other. Now it's every week I'm used to, being the ganged up on. But,
Yeah, we had a battle mid, man. It's our fault. I wasn't trying to argue.
In a sense, they talk. And, I'm glad you don't hear now, Steve. Look, I wasn't going to ask you no questions because I don't know half of these jits. Kai Bates, I know, and we grew up in the same area, right here, Carver Shores, Florida. That's in Orlando, by the way. But when it comes to every week, they say, "Oh, we got the oldest team, we got this and that," but they don't look at our recruiting trail. They just keep counting us out because we got an old team and Travis. And like you just said, we gonna be coming for at least 2-3 more years.
No. That shit taking a step back next year, bro. You losing too much fire, bro. That shit taking a huge step. Hey, Steve, we don't want to keep you too long. I'm about to start arguing with Kenny and let him know how sorry they're going to be next year, man. Appreciate you for hanging out with us.
Hey, you guys take care. Have a good night. Enjoy the games this weekend, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Appreciate it.
All right, bless up, man. Hey, y'all pound that like button, man. It's rivalry week. Florida State, Miami, they're dope. My man AR canceled the private jet, but I'm still lie with him today. Fuck it. I'm just here to lie with you, bro.
Run it down, bro. I don't care.
Run down on that shit, bro.
We gonna run down, and ain't nothing like playing it dope. Let me tell you. Hey,
you know what I'm saying? You got this, bro. You got it. I'm gonna take a shot, bro, because I need some courage.
I love it quiet on a 3rd and 20. Bomb. Blur.
Blur. Yo.
Get on. Hey. Get on spazzing.
Yo.
Come on, Kitty. Come
Bro,
on.
y'all
Bro,
scored 6 points last week, bro. You got to stop this shit, bro. Like, y'all scored 6 points last week, man. Come on, man. Like, I can see if y'all made that shit like a game. Like, that shit.
Yeah. They ain't give me shit to work with 6 points. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You didn't give us nothing to work with.
And then he canceled his vlog. Now he back alive. Hey, look.
You know how discouraged you gotta be to cancel a private jet, bro?
You got to do an MRI on him.
That's crazy.
That boy brain ain't working the same.
Bro, I think we lost all our guests this week besides Steve, man. Wait on my LSU guy. I think we ran too late. They're on different time zones. It's Thursday night football. He works
Hey,
for
AR,
the
you
NFL Network.
all up downs, man. My teammate was ready to go, man. You know, we know is we punctual. You know, our old lineman, you know, our group. He was ready to go.
That's a tricky protege, bro. You gotta be on time.
Hey, that's a tricky protege, man. That's a champ.
He didn't want to get on here lying. That's why.
Nah, the champ. Hey, he was ready to go, and I was waiting on it too.
Hey, listen. Tell what's his name, Karlos Williams.
Nah, Bryan Stork.
Man, let's lie, AR. Fuck all that. Let's lie, bro. I like James Williams for a pick 6, man.
Come on.
Give me James Williams for a pick 6, man. I need y'all boys to pull this shit off. They talking too greasy, AR.
Who is James Williams? What number is that?
Man, stop it. Listen, you gonna find
real
that
talk.
Saturday.
Real talk.
20.
What number?
20.
Saturday.
Man, come on, man.
6'5" safety out there hidden.
He be smacking shit though. He come down here pretty fast. I like him to be the spy on Jordan Travis, in my opinion.
Yeah. We gonna bring that pressure. You know what I'm saying? Make them throw that
They don't
ball,
need to spy shit. They need to worry about their secondary.
Oh my bro.
Y'all secondary's ass, bro.
That's fine, but we get pressure. You know what they say in the NFL? They say a lot of these great defensive teams, it starts up front, man. You know, a lot of these corners in the league, they be getting bailed out. They have these good rushers.
These corners are good.
Factor on Tony a little bit.
No,
that pass rush helps a lot though.
Yeah,
hey, these corners legit. Well, at least ours is legit.
Man, y'all corners ain't like that, Kenny. Stop, man.
Hey, check out red zone defense, man.
One strip fumble.
We not allowing more than 13 points a game, bro.
You think you think y'all defense, y'all secondary got killers like that though? For real?
Bro, I ain't say killers. I said we hold it down. We average. We don't. Y'all, what y'all scored 6 points last week? We giving up only 13 points a game, bro. So y'all technically in the science world, in the math world,
negative.
Y'all in the negative, bro.
Y'all in the red. Y'all got working from the red.
Hey,
that's crazy.
All I'm saying is I was waiting on this vlog, man. I was hoping you were gonna go to Tallahassee.
I was going to, but
you wasn't going to.
Like the way my prize.
You weren't going to. Look, hey, you wasn't going to.
Hey, listen. I promise you, if we lose like last week, I'll be on the way. But bro, after that, I'm a smart guy, bro. I don't think I'm a dummy. I think I graduated early and all that. So
I got another question.
I make good decisions. I am not driving Whale up there because
ain't no telling. How many recruits y'all lose with winning 5 games in a year?
Who, us?
Yeah, how many recruits you think y'all lose?
Bro, Billy can lie. I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. He lie better
oh
than me.
My God, how you wanted him?
No, he a good recruiter, dog. He on the way line. He's selling hope. We got LJ McCray when we was already looking like shit. You know, like they sold this class on being a change. You know, they told him it's gonna be a terrible year. We missing a lot of talent. So like I think the one kid Nazir Johnson he was talking about, I think that's my most likely to flip. Georgia's after him pretty hard. We won him over Georgia, but he's been out there quoting saying he want to see how much Georgia really want him. And he's from Georgia, grew up a Georgia fan. So if I had somebody likely to flip, it would be Nazir Johnson. But which will be, I love that kid as a prospect. Florida State was recruiting him as well. Big defensive tackle that can do backflips, all type of crazy shit. He twitched up for a big defensive tackle. So I think he's very important to our class. I want him to stick. But if I had somebody most likely to flip, I would have Nazir Johnson on that list. But I feel good with my class. When you got a top 3 class in the country, Kenny, everybody out there, everybody on your shit. Like, everybody out there, our whole list. It ain't just, you know, like, I expect us to have to fight for recruits towards the end because we got killers. We got the number 3 class for a reason. Everybody want all that riches. But let me ask you a question, AR, real quick. You win the coin toss. You kicking or receiving?
We're kicking. We're kicking. What? Are you crazy? Hey, hey, so let me tell you something. If we kick that ball and say offense first, I promise you I'm turning the TV off.
You turn the TV off. If you don't want to put the ball in your
That mean they ain't confident.
No,
Look at them.
I'm
Look,
not.
y'all trying to tell.
You done heard Silk say 3 times we didn't cancel the jet. I'm not confident, boy.
Hey,
What?
at this
First off,
point, what y'all got to lose? Y'all going to the Vagisil Bowl.
cancel the Vagisil Bowl. I could not
Y'all going,
find that clip, but go ahead.
y'all going to Vagisil Bowl. Y'all playing. Y'all.
chill out.
Vagisil Bowl is nuts, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
What
You might
what
get
do
us
y'all
canceled.
have to? What do y'all have to lose right now?
Bro, first off, listen, our defense need to get out there first, set the tone, get some pressure, get them boys off track on
But
offense.
that won't do nothing. You see, we start out slow every game. What would that do?
I need that. That's what I'm saying. I need y'all to
He
score.
definitely
What
need
y'all
that.
need to do is try and find some points. Y'all you know how crazy it is to be practicing. You know how pissed off I would be as a receiver to do all that running and not score a touchdown.
Cardio all night.
I'm gonna tell you.
Still, man, I'm coming in a week like this, man. What we gonna do, bro? Like, I ain't running no more until we.
I'm in shape, bro. That's it. All I've been doing is running in motion and running routes. I ain't getting no rock.
Kenny, listen.
So y'all best bet is just to come out and just
No,
do something different, bro.
No. We need to play defense, get stops, get some points on offense, and when we get the ball second half, because y'all a second half team, we need to get the ball coming out of halftime. Because if y'all get the ball, y'all probably gonna go down and score.
You might want to just kick it again out of halftime. Just fuck it. Like, put the defense back out there, dog. You ain't confident in starting the game with them. Why are you confident in starting the second half with them? Just put the defense back out there, man. See if Bang can score.
No, by second half, most players by that time, you settled into the game. You kind of got the other team figured out. There's gonna be a few adjustments, but other than that, the game is kind of set. So that's why I think it's important for us to get the ball coming out of halftime because we're really not that good coming out of halftime. Like, look at UNC; they scored 4 plays. Like, I mean, I go down the line of teams coming out of halftime on us, and kind of, coming out with a new game plan. It would take us a little second to adjust. So we need the ball coming out of halftime. You know what I'm saying? And from that point, it's just, hey, listen, you want to sit down. First off, Father God, I need to hope for the man of this game that our offense.
Seeing the Woo lady and praying at the same time is crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Now, Kenny the one that with that Woo lady. I be trying to, send some players up for them boys.
Look,
man.
I fired mine. She ain't working right.
I'm confident, man. I like I said,
it's crazy.
I'm not golfing more so because that's gonna be a long day Saturday.
Hey, Kenny,
I think we're gonna be hung over. I plan on like really getting tipsy at Benji.
It's watch party. Then I got a cowboy event, and then
we popping shots at the Benji Brown show. So I expect to be a little lit waking up Saturday morning, bro. One of them. Hey. Shout out to my guy Benji. If you're in Orlando area, come pull up on Benji Brown tomorrow, Saturday, all weekend in Orlando. One of the funniest guys in the world, Craig.
Shout out to Benji Brown, man. He's Florida State Seminole.
Scroll to your left a little bit, bro. You just showing half of you.
He gonna be here 10 through the 12, vibing out. Funny dude, man.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hey,
what's your go ahead.
Man, what's up? Who is this in the comments talk about something? They love me, but I ain't talking logically for the Canes. First off, let me set this straight. What happened Clemson game? What I came on here saying Clemson week. What I came on here saying, bro.
I mean, you lied every week. You just write the Clemson week.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Look, hey, he's saying it like he just be on the money and shit.
No, listen, I did not take it. Listen, I did not take it. You feel me? That ain't my fault. Game was won. I did not take it. UNC, I ain't blow 2 coverages on defense, and I ain't.
That's what I be saying. All I can do is lie for the team. I don't play.
Everything I said is facts if they execute what I'm talking about. But I ain't the one throwing the interception. So what I'm supposed to do?
I feel you too. If Billy did the shit that I was saying, we'd be undefeated too. Cause I come on here and say every week what we need to do to win. They'll never do that shit. Like, bro, is he listening to the show? Like, what the fuck going on?
And half of these fake ass Miami fans, they get the losses. Then you come to Adam, then they damn profile of Ed because they don't deactivate their shit. They just run from shit.
You just gotta delete it. Don't deactivate, fellas. It ain't that deep.
Yeah, they be deactivating shit.
Bro, so put his comment up here, bro. Put this guy comment.
Who comment? Which one we want?
Say, hey man, look, he said we most likely gonna lose, but we're capable of an upset. What I've been saying here. All right, bro. Hey, listen, y'all boy have a great night. These dudes are crazy. He just said what I've been saying this entire time.
Yeah. Okay.
That we are
Let
capable.
me ask you this: what's the you say that Emory Williams has been? We was talking a little bit pre-show before we got on here. Is Emory Williams getting some number one snaps? Like, where you at with it? How quick do you pull TBD if shit get weird?
Listen, this is why coaching, and this is why coaches get paid the crazy amount of money, right? To make program changing decisions.
Oh, that's what Mario been doing.
Because
He's
at
making
this
some
time,
30 for 30 decisions.
It's gonna be real, bro. We get first, second quarter, and it's looking like the last couple weeks. You got to make a decision, bro, for the sake of the rest of the season, or for
It's too fucking late then.
No, it's not, because this is Florida State week. It don't matter. We're playing you guys.
Hey,
you make that
I agree with the fan. You ain't talking logic right now, man. You ain't talking
how's
logic.
that not logic?
You just said second, third quarter.
All of a sudden, we're not
and
playing.
we're talking about the same TVD we've been watching all these weeks, and you talking about second, third quarter. He ain't right. The game is fucking over then.
I said first, second, bro. First, second.
No, you just said first, second, third.
I'm talking about the first 2 quarters of the game, right? Because you can make a decision at halftime that could really change your direct. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can really, But like I said, last game they stuck it out, and it was pretty clear from the beginning. After like the first couple of drives, it was kind of like, all right, what's going on? We stalling out again. Here we go. Defense getting stops. We're not doing it on the offense. But they never made that decision. They didn't make that change, and I think we're all waiting for it, but it never happened. So
Emory just a fucking diet Pepsi. That's all it is. It's not no
diet check.
He got to win versus the team. He said was
that boy check soda.
Hey, listen, Florida State beat Clemson. All of a sudden, it was a great win. That was a great.
I like Emory though.
I don't want to hear this, bro. I don't want.
I like Emory, dog. I do like Emory, but I just don't think he's enough to come back. Like, you gotta look at the other side, dog. Like, he's not dynamic enough to match in that energy.
The house. Look, whoever's in the game, that's the thing. Like, you can't get no worse. Look, I that's why I'm saying y'all have nothing to lose right now. TVD, how many interceptions you thrown in 3 games?
10.
And he's still playing. That's crazy as fuck.
How is that my fault? Like, what the fuck? Like, how's that my fault, brother?
No, not benching somebody at 10 interceptions is wow. You gotta play somebody else.
Wait,
like, I don't even. What happened?
Hold on, bro. They talk about Virginia up on Louisville, my boy. Hello.
Bro, ACC is buns galore, dog. Like, you never know what's gonna go on in ACC, dog. Like, that shit is different, man.
Like I say every week, man, we taking over the SEC and ACC shit.
All right, man. I gotta talk. My guy Keith Sanchez is not gonna pull up. AR, bro, you cost us 2 guests, bro. You get like Kenny said, you owed us some up downs, bro.
Yeah, I got you.
How about you do my burpees, bro? That old groove.
Hey, listen, I'm young, but shit, I ain't that young. Hey,
I seen you dunking on the IG story, bro. Don't lie, I see you poking that thing. Pause.
I didn't see the burpees get the best of some elite athletes. Let me tell you, made dudes about ready to cry there in the field.
No, I ended my CrossFit membership because of burpees. Like, the trainer just got lazy. Every time I went in there, he had something crazy on the shit, like 250 burpees. I'm like, bro, come on, dog. Like, I could do this in my driveway and get in shape. Like, I don't need you to give me 250 burpees.
Look,
bro.
I got a new respect for that damn Stairmaster shit.
Oh no, that's that shit. That's a slow killer.
I got a new respect. I did it the first time in the gym last week.
Oh no, that's my shit.
I did it and I tried to add on some shit to be masculine. I walk up with kettlebells. Look, so I'm like this, like,
no, don't do
2
that.
minutes, like, hold on now, look,
yeah,
gotta put these hoes down.
Yeah, that's when you know you're getting washed. When you start using Stairmasters for cardio, you in my bag now,
man,
bro.
I switch it up, man. I do my incline runs, 10 on, 10 off.
I'm back in the gym though. Now y'all gotta come see me.
Look, hey, that's a new way. Look, I ain't trying to be like these muscle heads. I'm just trying.
You gotta be lean with it, baby.
I'm trying to keep it tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple of one of these jits run up on me, I still got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta. I go 12 rounds like Mayweather, dog. You want to be fit. You know what I'm saying? A little bit.
Yeah, these jits. Besides, when they just come by and be like this, like they be like, "Oh, nice to meet you," and then look you up and down, like, "Well," you be like, "Okay."
Nah, these jits don't fight no more, man. You gotta have your pistol game ready.
No, I'm talking about. Look, no, real talk. They'll see you.
And
You know,
he's
sometimes
just scared to go viral, bro. They do not want to get punched in the face, bro. It's a different era than what we grew up in, bro. Nobody wants to get punched in the face, man.
hey, I was talking about goddamn, like on the field. You know, when you me and
Oh,
Jen,
okay,
they be
yeah.
looking like this. Oh, this dude did all this, and you be looking at them in their eyes like, boy, you must don't know, man. I'm a whole animal underneath this shit. And I told you that's how I got in doing them. I was supposed to be training some receivers. I'm in them doing
Elaborate.
one-on-ones with the
This my guy
cornerback.
right here. I fucks with Demetrius Shaw. He be at my throat, dog.
That's
What I lied
cuz.
about, bro?
That's
Look,
cuz.
That's your people's.
Brax is a liar. That's who's a liar. He just lied twice in a matter of 5 minutes.
And one thing
He
Brad's
ain't
gonna
lied.
do is lie.
He said we was winning.
Demetrius, your people. What I lied about, dog? Like, why your people saying I'm a liar, bro? I tell the truth. I'm a truth seeker.
Nah, some days, you've been getting closer to the truth.
I feel like it's the truth.
Brax is crazy.
I don't feel like it'd be a lie.
You a notch below Brax.
Who
They are.
Me?
You know what I want to do?
I'm the liar. Bro, listen, you know what's so crazy?
Yeah, you be lying, bro.
All my lies shouldn't be lies if we handle business on the field. It would be
What?
so true.
See that? Look,
It would be
what
true.
kind of statement is that?
If we handle business the way I'm talking about on the field, it wouldn't be lies. It would be.
That's
all
what I be saying. I be saying the right shit. They just don't execute what I be saying. The fuck?
So we really prophets, man. You feel me?
Really shit. Like we should be on staff, dog. They need use us as consultants.
I need about 3-4 a year, bro. 3-4.
Yeah, consultant type shit. I want to do this. Me and Kenny was talking like real quick. We're gonna get into some Florida talk in a minute here, man. I gotta talk about my LSU game, unfortunately. But me and Kenny were talking pre-show, dog. We want to do all y'all watch cats out there that think y'all could ball a little bit still. I know we got the golf tournament stuff going on, but we're gonna tap into the entire demographic. We're gonna get some old man football going on here, man. Some grown man flag football, roll up tournament shenanigans, dog. You know, put together a little team here, see what's up. I'm getting in shape, bro. You feel me? I'm gonna lock somebody down. All y'all that's out there criticizing the team, these players on the rosters, you know, calling these kids bust, calling former players bust. You know, get your team together. Shout out to my guy Jay Banks and all them guys that do flag football, travel, gamble with it, compete with it. We about to pull up in 2024 with some vibes, man.
Hey, I like me to lock you up though.
What? Kenny, first off, if
Cover 3, soft man. Cover 3. I'm gonna be cover 3.
I like cover 2. I want to cover the flats and vibe.
I'm gonna be cover 3, cotton inside a little bit, 8 to 10 off. I'm gonna jump all your shit.
I would lock Kenny up, no cap.
You're not locking me up, bro.
I like AR potential team. What Malik doing? You pulling Malik up? Y'all pull a 7-on-7 team together?
He still got an arm in him.
AR.
We can run it. We can go get recruit. You know what I'm saying?
AR. All my loved ones are happy that I'm in dead mode and golf mode because I'm a fucking animal.
Let's do it.
But I'm an animal too, though. Like you see,
I already don't. I got your phone number already. I already saw your film. I got your phone number.
You saw
I'm calling blocked. Look, him like this. Damn, that nigga. He got 1,000 of them. Look,
you playing DB2, Kenny? You playing both ways on the 7-on-7?
100%.
Kenny, I'll be playing both ways. Like I'll be in the nigga chest, and then next thing you know, I'm on top. Like, hey, I got the video. I got video proof of this. I didn't dunked on plenty suburban guys at the flag tournaments. Then dunked on them.
You see how you talking about suburban? I'm a Trent baby, man. Hey, that's the difference. I'm a Trent.
They really did hurt, man. Hey, listen. So you ever been so embarrassed in front of a whole bunch of people where you can see it in their eyes like they want to cry because it's like, bro, what the fuck? Yes, that's how I get out there.
Still, he don't know, man. I got jaundice. Look, I'm a jaundice baby. Look,
look, Kenny, you got your girl watching.
My eyes yellow. Hey, my eyes yellow, man.
You just see a young black dude just come put his ball sack on top of your head. Like, bro, that's bad, man. Like, so that's all I do out there.
Hey, Peter, it's a talent. I'll be honest with you, Peter.
I'm a jump jam too, Kenny.
It's a skill.
I know you don't like getting jammed. You playing that slot. You feel
I
me?
don't like getting jammed. Are you?
You
better ask. Hey, go ask all the great ones that I said will lock you up. Lamarcus Joyner, Xavier Rhodes,
Little
TJ
guys.
Williams.
Hey, Jordan, one of my favorite nose of all time,
Hey,
dog. What a gangster,
Hey,
dog.
you ain't. Hey, Joyner is in your shit,
What
man.
a gangster.
I'm
I fucks with Jordan.
I'm 6'2". I'm not little. Like, I'm a big guy. Like, I think
Xavier Rhodes, you're not getting off the line.
He's slow. He's washed. I'd cook him right now. He might turn Achilles. He try to guard me, bro.
Hey,
so
Kenny, you still dunking? You still dunking? And Kenny, you still dunking?
Man, listen.
Kenny
This shit don't lead nowhere. I just don't need to show it every day. That's the only difference.
So Kenny ain't jumping.
Hey, listen.
Kenny ain't dunking.
Kenny ain't jumping in years, bro.
He ain't jumping years. He ain't leave his feet in years.
He ain't leave his feet. He been golfing. I'm telling you.
Hey, you better ask about me. Look, that one thing. Look, that one thing that nobody can ever say. DB, safety, none of that. You ain't finna jam me up. You ain't gonna lock me up.
Man, listen, only person
best out of 5, I like me.
Man, only person that would jam me, he would hold it, bro, was Tavares McFadden. He would hold me. That was it. Other than that,
we're gonna get this 7-on-7 shit going. I like this.
What you mean? I had like 70 yards on him.
3-on-3.
This man just said McFadden jammed him up, and he gonna come to me after I name.
I'm about to jam him up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cover 2. I ain't gotta worry about shit behind me with the cover 2, so I'm gonna jam the shit out of you.
Kenny, we're running vanilla plays like 3rd and 8. I'm running a hit drop. Everybody on earth knew I was like it went that.
Hey, still, he talking about I ain't moving no feet. You must don't see how I develop these receivers over here.
But
you must don't see how I develop these receivers. Hey, I don't just sit here and be on the chalkboard now. Don't get it. Don't get it.
I'll be honest with you, dog. My son been checking all y'all boys shit out, dog. Like my son been looking up both of y'all shit, bro. He be looking at Kenny's fucking release shit on IG, all that shit, bro. I show him all the work, bro. Both of y'all boys was nasty.
This shit deep.
Hey, Kenny, I did all that. Hey, I did all that on torn hamstring too, by the way. Hey, gave a lot of these.
Ain't my fault. You hitting big girl.
One leg, like.
The AR was going around the time where I was deep into recruiting and on the message boards and on Twitter and social media. So I remember, I'm always 5'6". I'm a lie for 5. Y'all think I lie for UF? I'm a lie for 5'6". Heavy, bro. wasn't even lying, dog. Like I went to Wellington my 9th grade year, then I went to Royal Palm and finished up whatever. So I'm around here. And I was preaching the praise of Ahmmon very early. I'm like, bro, Jit could ball. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with his brother. I did the same thing because they from around here. But Ahmmon was different, bro. I mean, you see the numbers that he was putting up versus, the competition as a true freshman, breaking Michael Irvin's record. Both of y'all boys super nasty, man. Let's talk, bro. Scores. Let me get y'all scores. We got to talk some LSU eventually. We running late.
Yeah.
What you got?
Hey, so before you get in that, just can you please tell Kenny for me? Just tell Kenny when you see him, tell him that I'll lock him up out there in that field, bro. That's
you don't believe that.
Ahmmon still got a lot of bounce in that stuff. I be watching the IG story. He got a lot of bounce, dog. He still twitch like that. I don't know, bro.
So that's one of them things where it's like, that's that new era shit, man. I got 1,000 things in my bag, man. Look,
this motherfucker grabbing shit off the bounce. Like I'm talking about bounce pass, dunking and shit. Like what the? This motherfucker's a mover and a podcaster. I thought like
it sound good.
Look, grabbing that shit.
Good. Look.
It's some bouncing.
Again, it's on them suburban boys. Look, it ain't no. Hey, listen.
It is a nice gym. I see him in. It's a nice facility. I see him in.
You playing them Amazon workers and shit, man. Motherfuckers can't guard you, man.
Hey, you talking Amazon workers. I first came home from college, right? Me and my brother was talking about this shit earlier. I first came home from college, bro, and I went out there to a men's league flag football thing. I'm about to wreck shit. Me and my homeboys, bro, we fresh from home. You know what I'm saying? We fresh off college football. We're in a great shape. We lost to some plumbers. I'm talking about they had a plumber sponsorship. They worked for the plumbing company. Old fat dudes. They took us up through there in flag football, bro. They beat us like 40 to like 6 or some crazy shit. Embarrassing. So give respect to the Amazon workers is what I'm trying to say, Ken. I said all that to say this, man.
Hey.
If you a flag football veteran, none of that shit matter. No matter how explosive you are, fast you are. There's some flag football fat veterans that'll twist, turn, pitch the ball, all that.
That's why I can't play that. That's why I can't play that shit. They be doing all that, drop it down low and shit. That shit ain't. They be throwing it back 5 times and throwing. I'm like, man,
yes, sir. Yeah.
I just be the shit talker. That's what I like. I like to just talk shit.
Yeah,
nowadays.
seeing some union workers take you up through there in the best shape of your life is like
Hey Trey, hey,
demoralizing.
hey Trey Daniels, put your paycheck on it. You can't guard me right now.
Ooh, there we go. Hey, matter of fact, hey,
Hey,
This is why I like this type of
hey
shit. Hold
Trey,
on.
hey,
Trey.
listen.
I
It's
told
like
look,
Joe's versus the
hey,
pros
look,
type shit.
still look. This how I've been my whole career. I don't talk too much shit, but when you see the
He said
goddamn
he
yellow,
got high waters in
hey,
golfing now.
hey, but when you see these yellow eyes looking at you, that's a win for me.
Hey, Trey Dane's been cutting up the entire time in the fucking comments, bro. He said you got high waters in golfing now, bro. You
And
ain't got
Trey
it no
can't
more.
see me. I don't even see what Trey got on right now. Look, Trey, put your paycheck on any sport too. I put it like that: golf, tennis,
In the sport.
basketball, football.
Oh no, that shit's hilarious. All right, we gotta talk my matchup. Right now we're favorite. And then we're not favorite. We're
Yeah, what this spread is.
spread like 14.5, something crazy.
Mm.
Jaden Daniels is still a little iffy. The last word was Brian Kelly was gonna make a decision after his Thursday practice to see how he monitors and do his things in a non-contact jersey. I think he plays. I hope he doesn't play. That gives us the best chance to win this game. Jaden Daniels is one of the most prolific players this year. The offense is I think number one when you look at the stats. Defense is like I think dead last when you look at the stats. So that gives me some hope as well. We're playing at night out there in Death Valley. Hey, dog. Like, don't be respectful. Don't put me no LSU by 20. Them boys, like, we gonna score some points on them. Do I think we win? I got to lie on the show. Yeah, I think we win. We figure out a way to win, bro. I'm gonna lie every week, man. It don't look good for us. We're not favored to win. We got to find a way to get to the bowl eligibility, man. Our best shot at bowl eligibility since we play better at home, in my opinion, is Florida State. But that's the type of wall we put ourselves against with like losing versus Arkansas last week. We put ourselves in a pickle a little bit here. We get Tyreek Sapp back in the trenches. We also get Cam Jackson back in the trenches, who was missing both of those guys last week. We lost Jack Pyburn, who was replacing Tyreek Sapp last week. He's out for the season. There's a lot to be desired with our strength and conditioning program. I don't know if that's a direct correlation with injuries, but there's just, we got pushed around a little bit with the older guys. I do know we got fresh. We're playing a lot of young boys, but, I want to see my strength and conditioning program step it up a notch this offseason, what I would say. I ain't trying to fire nobody. I ain't that type of guy. But there's a lot to be desired in that room right now. Jack Pyburn's out for the season. But I do get my defensive line back. Looking at the depth chart, Devin Moore is going to be starting ahead of my guy Jalen Kimber, who's been absolute barbecue chicken this year. So I'm encouraged by that. I need Devin Moore to still stay healthy and not throw his shoulder at a lot of stuff because he's been dealing with some shoulder injuries. And, it's hard to make the club when you're in the tub. You got to be available. I think Devin Moore has the best skill set as a cornerback on our team, but he's been injured a lot. So we have Jason Marshall at one corner. If he struggles early as well, because we're gonna get a lot of action. I don't care if it's Jaden Daniels or the baby Nussmeyer, Garrett Nussmeyer, who's the backup quarterback. Garrett Nussmeyer is fire. Just keep it a beam with everybody. So wishing Jaden Daniels was out. Only thing that changes is a dynamic runner. But when you look at as far as passing the ball, like Garrett Nussmeyer is with the shits. He's a talented guy at the quarterback position. So I expect the offense to be potent regardless who's starting. So I wouldn't waste a whole lot of time on trying to figure out who's going to be the starter in that predicament. We just got to go get points. Graham Mertz is, I've been saying this entire season, I didn't know if he was a guy that could go win you a game. He went and won us the South Carolina game, but this is a totally different animal right here. But if we're going to win this game, he's going to have to play out of his mind, above himself a little bit, go and get us some points. Trey Wilson has just been one of the best freshmen, if not the best freshman wide receiver in the country, one of the best. He's going to have to be super electric this week, getting the ball in his hands. Our coach is also having some awareness and just getting the playmakers the ball in their hands. It's going to be very key this week because we're going to have to go score points. Both defensive units. I know our defense, it looks better on paper. I think we are technically better, but when you balance it out of who we're playing offensively, that gap of how much better our defense than theirs is not really a substantial gap because we're playing one of the best offenses in the country. I think I need also I need both of my running backs who are Louisiana natives to play super great ball. Feed ETN, feed Montreal Johnson. Both of those guys spoke this week about them being excited going back home. Montreal was recruited by LSU, but not given an official offer, so he feels a little slighted. Trevor Etienne chose us over LSU. His brother played at LSU. New Orleans guys. So, I need them guys to play above their head. One of them type of situations where, players go back home and want to just flex and ruin some type of season. So I need that type of a performance out of those running backs. But, man, it just ain't lining up good, bro. I'll be honest with you. They're gonna score a lot of points. It's in Death Valley.
Oh, man.
But we're going to see what it is, Kenny.
They're finna beat the shit out y'all.
They're not going to beat shit out of it because they can't stop shit. They can't stop a fucking nosebleed.
But that's the thing.
They're missing, I think they're missing a lot of key components to their defense, but also the threat that killed us last year and what really beat us last year was Harold Perkins. The way they turned him loose to rush the passer and cause some havoc. They're dropping him back in coverage. They're doing a lot of weird shit with him. Like I said, they have their 100th ranked defense, 105th ranked total scoring defense. They allow a lot of points, a lot of yards. So my faith right now is if Graham Mertz could be with the shootout shit.
And
what's up? What you got, Kenny?
I think even though they lost last week, they got some momentum going into this game.
They lost. How they got momentum, Kenny?
They battled out. That was a good game. You got to admit it, bro. Like, that was good football.
I think Bama handled business from start to finish. You don't think so?
I think once any team that, and this is probably any team that played Bama and lost by close or beat them, get some confidence after playing Bama. Bama's one of those teams. You got to give it up to Coach Saban. You know what I mean?
Like these people just say anything. Do y'all watch the games?
They don't.
He has that effect.
Man, just say Mertz 6 interceptions versus LSU. What? Like, Mertz has thrown 2 all year. Then, first of all, LSU defense is horrid. What make you think Mertz going to throw?
I think he throws 2. Like I said, if he goes into a shootout and he has to throw a lot, he going to give up 2 of them.
No. He hasn't shown those tendencies because he's going to keep it safe. That's one thing I don't like about him. He's going to keep it
But if
safe.
it comes to a shootout, that's not a good thing. Because
No, it ain't for us.
Because Florida is like,
but
every week we say the same shit. They should have fed this player. They should have fed that player. And you'll think they're going to do it next week, and they don't. They go backwards. You like, man, just feed the main players. Look, I
think we have done a better job of feeding Trey Wilson more and more every week.
But it's the Etienne thing that is like, it don't make sense.
Etienne has been tricky. So Etienne has been dealing with a shoulder injury. Well, I remember the Tennessee game where we fed him too much. He got like 24 carries or something crazy. And then it kind of went down after that. It's been some rumors he's been dealing with. Well, it ain't no rumors. It's just been facts. Billy Napier spoke on it. I think his press conference last week about, one of the reporters asked what's the mental state of Trevor Etienne and, him getting carries. And Billy said that, they're dealing with injury. They're also dealing with Trevor Etienne struggles with pass pro, right? So if you take Trevor Etienne off the field, whenever you got passing situation, you're telegraphing what you're doing. And then if you look at the yards per carry, it's an eye test, and then it's also just plain stats. So when you look at the eye test, it's obvious that Trevor Etienne is a more talented back. He could do some wild shit with making players miss. He's one of the best in the country, I think, at like yards after contact. But when you look at the on paper, it's 5.9 a carry with Trevor, and then it's 5.1 yard with Montreal Johnson. So if you have to protect your quarterback, Trevor Etienne is absolute buns at protecting the quarterback. He can't pass pro worth squat. While how good and talented he is running the ball, he got to work on pass pro. So it's a lot going on between his injury, him not being able to pass pro. That's been affecting his touches and him being on the field more is what I'm trying to say. Overall, just, if I'm looking at both play callers, if it gets in the shootout, I don't like my play caller. I don't like how my play caller gets away from giving the playmakers the ball. It's not a good matchup. I said this like 4 or 5 weeks ago when we first brought up LSU. I said style of fights, that's not the style of fight we want to run into. On the road, a team that's with a shootout, gonna go score points. we might get our ass whooped. Just keeping it a bean. But LSU, I didn't know their defense was gonna be this damn bad. They one of the worst defenses in the entire country. That shit fool back there.
Yeah.
If they fool, I don't see how they just gonna wake up and just guard guys like. Because I think highly of my receivers with Ricky Pearsall and Trey Wilson and also Arlis Bordenham. We got some weapons. So if they that much a fool, I think we're gonna go eat a little bit here. It's gonna be a shootout just because they can't stop shit. But it's not set up for us in the ideal situation to win. Just to keep it a bean.
That home crowd makes a difference too. That's why I say, sometimes
100%.
they'll be ass all year and then get home and just completely different team.
Malik Neighbors is crazy as well, though. Just think about Malik Neighbors and what he's doing. I think he's up for the Blitton Call for War. That defense is costing my man a Heisman, Jaden Daniels, or a Heisman effort as well. But when you look at the stats, and I don't even think like that's it's debatable. But if you look at receiver wise, shit, Brian Thomas may be a better receiver than Malik Neighbors. It's just like how you look at it. So our secondary is about to be under some extreme pressure. You know what I'm saying? What they got to cover. Like Devin Moore got to wake up with the shits. Jason Marshall, them guys got to come back. I don't know. I kind of want Jason Marshall just to go pro, just to keep it a beam because sometimes it's just time to move on. But I don't see how he's helped his NFL stock this offseason. Or I'm sorry, not this offseason, this season. I don't see how he's helped his stock. A game like this could help your stock. Like you got two guys that are gonna go high in the NFL, two guys that the NFL thinks very highly of. Go out there and make some money, man. That's an opportunity. But if you ain't making no money, and Brian Thomas and Malik Neighbors is taking you up through there, I need to see my young boy Jackson at defensive back, putting them a 2 on the field. Devin Moore stay healthy. It's gonna stink too. Like their offense is already potent, and then we're missing our best linebacker with Shamar James, which is another just huge loss to the defense, man. I'm gonna need my freshman secondary to just Jordan Castell to step his game up, to make some plays on that back end. That's also another scary situation, having a true freshman playing safety, and our other safety just hasn't been lights out either. But Jordan Castell has shown some play. He made an interception last game. He's made some big plays at safety, but he's a freshman playing against a very good play caller and a very good quarterback in college football. Like I said, it's just not an ideal situation. Winning last week was very important to this team. All right, I got enough LSU shit and Florida shit off. I need to get an offensive coordinator. There's been a lot of buzz at Florida with Florida Twitter, social media, message boards about just what's next, bruh. Finish this class, this recruiting class very strong, and just revamping the whole offensive staff. Obviously, got to get revamped. I don't think it has to, but it's gonna get revamped just for the simple fact the offensive coordinator is the offensive line coach, and you got to bring in a play caller. So it's gonna be some shuffling around of the staff. You got to revamp some things, and we'll talk a little bit more about that next week. That's where I'm at with it. We'll see. Must-win situation. Going here on out, we need to get bowl eligible. It's
Any
not
more
looking
lies
promising.
until Saturday.
Yeah, man. Ricky Pearsall about to take their ass through there, man. Like Trey Wilson for a couple touchdowns. Do what he got to do. Take that LSU barbecue chicken up through there. I like Trevor Etienne to have one of those games, man. He's going back to Louisiana. I know he's going to want to put on, show the people what it is, what they missed out on when he chose UF. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and lie a little bit. I like us to get the upset. This rivalry has always been weird and strange. It just doesn't matter. We went out there sometimes where we didn't supposed to win one and pull one off. I think we are 2-8 versus them in the last 10, though. So they've been taking us up through there lately. But let's go on LSU. Let's go out there and win one. Let's steal one. We got to steal one down the stretch. Maybe even steal two. Maybe even run down on your ass too, Kenny, since we
Oh,
lied.
man.
Like,
Look,
fuck it.
hey, I got to see you tomorrow, man.
We're going to enjoy some comedy. That's what we're going to do. Like, take some shots. Shout out to Benji Brown. And, hey, what we going to do? Like, I need y'all to run down on this shit. Like, I can't even go enjoy Benji's show with this motherfucker, man. Benji going to be talking shit. I need y'all to run down on these boys, AR. Fuck that, man.
Thing I know.
Fire up the jet. Let's go out there, man. Shit.
Hey, what's up, man? Only thing I know, game's got to be played, man. That's the only thing that can give you hope is the game
Unfortunately.
played.
Unfortunately.
So we gonna see. We gonna see, Kenny.
Hey, what's gonna be your line after this ass whooping? I'm tired of hearing that games got to be played.
Hey.
What's gonna be after we beat y'all ass?
Go Buffs.
Yeah, you're gonna have to change teams. Look,
Hey, fight on.
hey, that boy gonna have a different background next week. So
Hey, fight on.
No, we're not making no roll up buff backgrounds, man. It's nasty. That's nasty work. I gotta ask another question, man. Let's talk about this Lane Kiffin shit real quick, man. I got to with y'all boys. Have y'all seen the Lane Kiffin shit? The mental health, the jig. So the kid come to Lane Kiffin. I feel like I already will find the clip now, just cause I gotta play it like I played the Michael Irvin clip. But a kid stepped to Lane Kiffin after being on a hiatus from college football and the team. I guess he's coming back to ask Lane Kiffin what's the status with the team. He took a mental health hiatus, and Lane was kind of like, yo, get your shit and get up out of here. Like, you've been gone a couple weeks. We haven't heard from you. We moved on. And the kid right now is suing Ole Miss for $40 million. And this leak dropped today. I'm about to share it just in a second, but that's the overall gist of the situation. Give me a second. I'm going to share a screen right here in a second. What say you? Y'all want to play the clip first and then get your opinions off?
Yeah. I ain't hear about this.
Oh, you missed it, huh?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I was too busy watching the FSU film.
Ain't nothing you could do, bro.
I'm studying. I was watching film, studying film. Hey, like those crap up.
Ain't nothing you could do, bro.
That's the worst part. You just gotta sit down and
Hey.
watch it.
you
That's
gonna be
why
a
I
part
just
of,
lie.
you'll be a part of them scoreless games too. Shit.
That's why I just lie, bro. Cause ain't really shit I could do.
Kenny.
All right, here we go, man. Lane Kiffin, defensive tackle DeSanto Rollins was on a 2-week mental health break. But here's the breakdown of the conversation. I feel like Xfinity is like giving me bullshit service. Like,
if you would have come here when you kept getting messages, the head coach wants to talk to you, and you saying, I'm not ready to talk to him.
What was it?
Well, what world do you live in?
I don't see why you gotta be disrespectful, honestly.
Get out of here. Go. You're off the team. You're done. See ya.
Because
See ya. Go. And guess what? We can kick you off the team. So go read your rights about mental health. We can kick you off the team for not showing up. When the head coach has to meet with you and you don't show up for weeks, okay, we can remove you from the team. It's called being a It's called hiding behind and not showing up to work. If you would have come here when you kept getting messages, the head coach wants to talk to you, and you saying, I'm not ready to talk to him.
what was it?
Well, what world do you live in?
I don't see why you gotta be disrespectful.
all right,
honestly.
we done played the clip. We played the clip.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie.
You got a point.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie though. He would have said that to me. I would have jacked him up in that office. No cap. He tripping. What? He in there. He essentially told you. He called that man a P, all type of stuff. Kenny, I get it. He wrong for not showing up. He could have just communicated. You know what I'm saying? And at least when the man office talk to him face to face, be like, look, coach, mentally I'm not you know what I'm saying? I get it. But in today's day and age, bro, I feel like these coaches be trying to preach his mental health, being there for the athletes, all this other stuff.
Right.
It'll happen. You got a dude that's going through it and they don't fit your, you know what I'm saying, your meaning or, you know, whatever you want to stand for. All of a sudden it's, you know what I'm saying, get out of my office. Like you going against what everything these coaches try to stand for in the NCAA nowadays. It's all this mental health awareness and all that.
Man, you gonna be crying like Caleb Williams. Talking about you Hey, that boy gonna start
blowing snot bubbles.
I'm gonna start dry. He gonna do one of them silk.
I'm just saying. Listen, I'm just saying, bro. Like real talk, real talk.
No,
Like
I see both. I see both. I see both. I see both sides. You know what I mean? Like if you, like you say, you reaching out. We at that level. We are young men. Like you can't run away from your issues. Like, and we got to learn to communicate. Like we do it on the field. Why can't we
Right.
just tell that man like, hey, I'm going through some shit. Like you know what I mean? Like
Right.
yeah,
weeks go by. That's a when you sign a scholarship, and I need every high school player if they listen to this shit. When you sign a scholarship, that ain't just like no Willy Wonka golden ticket. That shit a job. Like that shit is you're more than a student athlete. It's you have to put on for a university and your family and so many
Right.
other
Right.
factors. So it's more than just like, hey, I'm going through something. It's like, hey, I'm going through something and I'm gonna communicate as a man because that's what we lack as a man. We try and suppress everything and folks don't know what the hell we going through. All that man see is read receipts. All he see is his read receipts home.
facts.
And you
Yeah.
just boiling. Look, hey, you got to answer to the media. You know, media. Hey, them fans, they be picking up on all that shit. Hey, where's that D tackle? And you just getting mad. So you trying to figure shit out, and you also worry. So it's like, and then somebody come like nothing ain't wrong. Like, hey, why you talking to me
I'm
like
back.
that?
Yeah, I think I'm with you. That was my take on it, Kenny. Is I see both sides, bro. Like I don't think we got to choose a side. I just see both sides. I think Lane could have handled that shit way better, and he got to have better awareness on how to just deal with those type of situations and not just be like, get the fuck out of my office. I think he just got to be the more of an adult, but at the same time, accountability is accountability, bro. I've dealt with stress, depression, anxiety, all of that. That don't mean you could just shut down. Like you have the right to do whatever you want to do, right? If you don't want to like coordinate and communicate with people on what you got going on, that you
Silk,
have
a
that
day
right.
can go by. Look, hey, go a day or two. Look, we don't have players at the big power fives just go a day. Shit, I might need a mental day. Like I might come to practice and fuck off because I got so much shit going on.
Right.
But weeks,
Yeah, you got to be able to communicate, like whatever you got going on. If you don't communicate that, you can't feel entitled to. I could just pop back up when I want to, and everything be smooth because I had mental health issues. You can't be that entitled and think. Should Lane have been a little bit more? Hey, let me get you over to the the right people to be able to administratives. I would have curved that situation. Me personally, I would have been on some. Hey man, I haven't seen you in a while. Glad to see you in good health, but let's figure this all out with the administrators to see if you're still on Scully and all of that. Let's figure things out. I would have curved it and had my assistants kind of take care of that because I'm in the middle of the season. I do got some shit going on. I gotta go win football games. That's how I pay my bills. But I think he handled it wrong. But I think both parties handled it wrong. Cause all this shit is communication. You can't disappear in nowhere in the world. Your family, if you disappear from your family, even if you got mental health stuff going on, because you're gonna become a man and probably lead your own family one day, and you're gonna have mental health stuff going on while you're a father, you're a husband, whatever that may be. You can't just shut off. You gotta be able to communicate, and that's the same thing in a facility, bro. A text
and then the shit just
is
looks
easy.
so like weird in a sense. Like
Opportunistic.
you recording from the jump. Like
Yeah.
it's like you just obviously we all know Lane is a hothead. Like he's an impulsive speaker, in
Lawsuit
my
waiting to
opinion.
happen. Yeah.
He's an impulsive speaker. So it's like, hell yeah, bull him up. Let him go in there when he at his peak madness. And that's what he did.
But that's the thing with like the mental health stuff. Is like I seen someone say
You
this.
can't be I hate
You
when you
can't
just throw that
weaponize
shit
it.
around, bro.
Yeah,
You
you
be
can't weaponize it.
that
That's
shit
nasty.
folks be
You
out here
can't
struggling. You know what I mean? That shit.
that's things that you can't really tell like in this day and age someone that's dealing with mental health how to go about it. You need to do this and that because everyone's different. So it's kind of like a thing where shit, Lane probably ain't know how to, you know what I'm saying? What's wrong with this kid? He disappeared for a week. Like, so he probably taking it personal more than anything. That's probably why his
Yeah.
approach was like, get out of my office. Like, you disrespect me, not responding to me, ignoring me. I'm calling for you to have a meeting to see how you are. You didn't care enough. Get off my team. That's how he taking it. But it's like in this day and age, it's like everything's sensitive on that topic. So it's like, like Like
and you
the
and
school
you
don't always be having the best resources for this stuff. I'm gonna just be real. had some dude that was like a psych college, whatever. Bro, I taught this dude one time, never went again. Man was in there talking about what people on Twitter gonna say because you're injured. I'm like, bro, what the man? Why are you talking about that? You talking about stuff that got no effect. Like, I don't care about certain things. Like, I want to know about how my family gonna take this. You know what I'm saying? The loved ones, how that. You man talk about people on Twitter and stuff. I'm like, bro, all right, I never went back. So a lot of times, like, they could try to reach out and give you help, but not every person to talk to is the person for you. That makes sense. Maybe that kid went and
Right.
found someone on the outside that can help him or help him get through whatever he's going through. So it's like a tricky topic. That's why I kind of don't really get into it. But I think, yeah, to summarize, Lane was tripping. It seemed more personal and just more like he felt more tried than anything. You
Right.
try something and they got that personal like energy towards. That's what I'm hearing. I'm
Yeah.
trying to say more than anything than because if it was
Lane just got to read the room better, bro. Like it felt like the vibe. You could tell Lane was like, "What type of bullshit you on?" Like
yeah,
type vibe. You know what I'm saying? And I think you just gotta be more aware of like, all right, bro, I'm gonna just punt this off and kick this to somebody else because, Lane ain't got the
Lane,
best
Lane,
people
Lane was talking
skills.
with Lane was talking with power though. You can
Yeah.
tell he like you say he never had that happen to him, and the dude even said like, "Why you talking to me like that?"
Yeah.
So it was just like that was a power conversation,
yeah, he
but
went away.
it was also too it was very weird dialogue with the secret recordings
That shit
and
nasty.
he told him he's like, "Hey, bro, you denied my request for weeks."
Yeah.
Weeks
Yeah.
is a long time in college football. Like
It's
no
a long
matter,
time in anything. You
One
you
day in
you're
college,
denying communication. Like you can't pick and choose when you want to communicate and weaponize that, bro. Like
like in the 9 to 5, you do that shit in 9 to 5,
you
you
gone.
gone. Like
You
you
gone.
gone.
And that's just the real world. That's why I had some people who was talking, sharing some dialogue on it on Twitter, which is cool. Like everything ain't a disagreement. It's just trying to get to some understanding. So we was talking about it on Twitter, and that's what I was saying. Like, bro, like you can do whatever you want to do. Like, of course, nobody have to communicate with you when they dealing with mental health. They don't. But you also can't feel entitled and expect. Like expectations is everything. You can't expect to still have your job, to still have your spot on the team, all of that. Nah, bro, we still got a business and an institution to run, and we ain't hear from you. We ain't sitting around just like, what if you gone for a whole year? And then you come back and be like, hey, I'm back, man. I had some mental health shit going on. We supposed to just accept you? Like, what's the threshold?
yeah,
Like,
Hey,
nah, it's gotta draw a line somewhere.
hey, Studio One, my condolences, shit. All jokes aside, man, a lot of what I do in my foundation is more so stemmed off of all the mental health issues I was going through. So I feel like a lot of these men, women, all of the above, they just need even more. So it's like we got all these resources and people trying to help out. Just open your mouth and just tell them what's the issue. Like I guarantee we've all seen, heard, did whatever it is you gonna get off your chest. So that's the frustrating part about all this. Is like, you know what I mean? For weeks you denying this. We could have got you help weeks ago.
Yeah. Now Florida has had some kids like that in the past, man, and everybody don't use those resources that they have on that campus. Like Kenny AR was saying that he went to those resources, but I've seen some kids that had mental health stuff going on in the past, and they just kind of just shut down and deal with it personally. However they deal with it, end up stop going to class and all of that. But in life in general, you got to use your resource. You can't just shut down. You got to work through it. One thing about depression, I'm not telling anybody how to deal with it. I'm not licensed, none of that shit. But as somebody that has dealt with mental, we all deal with mental health. It's just not like you create. Everybody deal with it. It's just like if you got physical health shit to deal with, then you got mental health. It's the same exact thing. So everybody deal with mental health, but you just can't shut down. You got to work through it. You got to communicate because shutting down don't fix nothing. The people around you not gonna just sit around and just assume that everything's gonna go okay. Hey, Studio One, man, condolences to your daughter, bro. That's always sad to hear. Your scholarships work by the semester, so I'm pretty sure the kid's still on scholarship. They didn't just snatch his dorm away or anything, but he's gonna have to find somewhere else to take his talents next semester for sure.
Hey, so this is my other question. Now that I'm thinking more about it, they saying like he disappeared for a week, bro. Nah, bro. Ain't
No,
no
it ain't
way.
say 1 week. It said weeks.
Nah,
Weeks.
this is my thing, right? The school know your address. They know your parents' address. They got everybody you know number.
They
You mean
reaching out.
no one find this man?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna name his name. We did have a teammate go missing for a whole summer.
God damn, like okay.
Nah, grown men don't go. Grown men don't get kidnapped. So what happened to him?
So if you go home and you ain't in that college town, man, it's hard to find you. They don't know where you at.
It not maybe in your era when social media wasn't what it is now, but it's a different place, man. If you missing right these days, you want to be missing.
Right. Now my thing is, he was talking about mental health, but I ain't gonna lie, and I can't wait to see these boys November 18th. Is shit. A lot of my dark times in college, I'd have vented. Them boys became my brothers just based off just me venting my mental health issues and us coming together. Just awesome, like shit. Like damn, you going through that, man? I got
Right.
you, and vice versa. So it's like I don't like all that little cupcake recording shit. It just look weird, and Lane handled it wrong, but still, it's like man, like you say, Silk. It's plenty of outlets, and number one, to become a brother and become a warrior with that person next to you, man, that you can find that person a lot. So I don't know, it's very weird.
For him to record, he had to have known that when he returned, that there was rumblings that he probably was going to get kicked off the team. So he probably was recording to kind of fight.
Lane finna be mad. Look, Lane.
Right.
They already said his teammates
Lane
already told him, but Lane mad as hell. Look, hey,
he's pissed. He's pissed. Like, dude,
hey,
like,
Lane finna get your ass. Look, that's what they were saying. Lane finna get your ass. Look,
that man said, first record, click. He finna go in here. He tripping. I know he finna.
You know who I need to redo this Lane Kiffin shit though? Coach 30. I need Coach 30 to reenact this shit, bro.
That would be crazy. I ain't gonna lie. He'll have no point.
You know he about to do this shit, man. I need Ole Miss to lose something weird to happen this weekend for Coach 30 to do the Lane Kiffin shit.
So you lost because you didn't come to practice for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man, let's get up out of here, man. Shout out to everybody that's hanging out with us. Let me get the y'all Florida State Miami scores though. Predictions. Let's get this shit on wax.
Hey, Kenny.
42-17.
42-17.
Whoa.
I'm going.
That's a crazy score, bro. 42-17 in the rivalry. Hey, Kenny, be respectful when you come to my building. Don't predict no wild shit like that. We're gonna embarrass y'all.
Man,
don't say no shit like that. Be respectful.
I see based on y'all next 2 games how I'm gonna come.
Man, you better be respectful, dog. I'm gonna send them goons at y'all, bro. I'm trying to be
42-17 though. AR, what you got on the real?
33-27 Canes, man.
I got a lot for Miami, dog.
Look at that. Look, he don't drop this phone.
He nervous.
Hey, look. Hey, you saw how quick Karma was.
Yeah, the phone jumped out the outer box and all, bro. That shit sound like a next tail drop. Shit, man, I'm about to lie. Like, I don't feel bad about this lie too, cause Miami terrible. I gotta do a low scoring lie. I'm trying to work with the lie. Shit, give me work. Let me shit.
Hey, I gotta see this man tomorrow. Look, hey, don't lie. Don't see me tomorrow and then
I gotta see you and
tonight.
Benji, bro. I'm gonna take some shots in lie mode, bro. Give me Miami by 10 points. 10 points. They get some turnovers. They make it weird.
There we go.
You know, I think the Caucasian kid y'all could have come out on the horse. I think he gets nervous and fall on that bitch like he did in the past. It's just a sloppy outing, you know.
Oh man, that wraps his night up.
Give me 27-17 Miami.
Yes.
Bang player of the game. Fletcher run for like 130. Like Emory Williams to come in the game and provide me some inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Give me a couple tutties out the, TVD struggles. I'm just trying to lie, bro. I know they're going to clip this up and do what they got to do. Shout out to Florida State Twitter. Y'all do what y'all got to do, but I need Miami to beat this shit.
Yeah, y'all smoking on that moon rock shit, man. What y'all got going on? Y'all go to bed, man.
Moon rocks is actually overrated. Don't smoke that stuff, man. It's
y'all
all
go to bed. Y'all gonna go to bed on that lie like that?
What did you want me to do? Shit, I ain't got no. I wish I didn't have to lie. I wish I wish TVD was living up to the hype of what they said he was his entire career and what we thought he was gonna do this season. He started off Texas A&M, lighting shit up, and then he just turned into some mid, bro. Like right before our very eyes, we watched TVD go from a highly prospect guy with first round aspirations to, Kaya, Brad Kaya. He turned into Brad Kaya, which is crazy.
All right, I ask you a real score, and then I'll pull a.
Oh, you want to give me my real score now? I'm giving you my real score. I lied real
I'm
quick.
gonna ask you.
Oh, yeah, ask me tomorrow. I got you tomorrow. I'll give you my
I'm gonna
real
ask you
score.
tomorrow, and then be recording on the low too. But
Oh, you gonna,
I'm
gonna turn
record them
into
on low. Look, hey, I'm gonna be like this. Look, shit, boy. Hey,
my real thoughts on Miami.
I'm gonna ask out to shot number 2.
I'm gonna lie more. I lie more when I drink. Man,
He'll
let
be
me
like,
take
man,
this
they gonna
shot.
get blow out by 30. Why?
Who else got what other big matches we got? And shout out to like Florida State's top 4 right now. So y'all got playoff implications leading into the rest of the season. I'm actually gonna be lying for everybody y'all play here on out. Anybody y'all got a matchup with, I'm rooting for them boys. Might buy some paraphernalia and gear, spend some money on the woo lady about other teams. It's gonna be crazy, but I'm about to do that, bro. I need Florida State just to lose at this point, not win. Not win a natty is what I'm aiming for. And then I can lie.
Natty. That's crazy.
Shit.
Damn, man, you really hate us, man. That's crazy.
I hate y'all more than anybody. My number one hated team that I face, my number one hate in college football is Florida State. Obviously, because my brother's a Florida State fan.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And then I think in-state rivalry, Georgia would be my second on deck as far as hated, fan bases and teams, but they're not in-state. For me, it's been Florida State. That's my number one. And as you can feel that, the hatred's back. Like, I think I feel that energy back, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not personal for me, but fuck Florida State.
Gotta go to bed now.
Yeah, we out of here, man. Any shout-outs?
Shout out to K Nation, man. We gonna get this dub this weekend. Rivalry week. That's all that matters. Games gotta.
You gotta grab them by the throat.
You gotta succeed. You gotta what I said. You wanna breathe.
You don't let them come in your building.
Like, shout out to one of the best teams in the nation, and obviously the best team on the Big 3. Come pull up American Social, 3:30. Get some Seminole shots in at American Social, and Silk gonna be there with his. What you gonna wear? You gonna wear some Seminole gear?
Hell no. Don't play on my set like that, bro.
Seminole Nation gonna be in there deep. So hey, pull up if you're in the Orlando area. Just have a good time.
I wear this blue like I'm Nipsey, man. This shit real. I bang this shit. I die about this shit, Kenny.
I don't know about that.
Bullshit. You know I am. But they Kenny said they giving out free hugs to the Miami fans. Y'all gonna need them before y'all leave the building. That's his how he's marketing this thing. Brandon Merriweather's gonna be in the building, correct?
Yes, sir.
And we hanging out a little bit. And also, like we said, come check out my man Benji Brown if you're in Orlando. Also, golf tournament. If you can swing that thing, pull up on us. We're in Gainesville, Ironwood. We're kicking it the Friday after Thanksgiving. $2,000 prizes. A lot of games to be played. Pre-game, post-game hangout at the clubhouse. We vibing a little bit. It's the Rollup. It's the vibes. And this is the inaugural one. We're going to run it back in Tallahassee next year, man. Same type of vibes. We out of here. I don't have no yellow honeydew drip shirt. Demetrius Shaw, bro, like, I'm about to see you in person, bro. I don't like your energy, dog. You be talking crazy to me, man.